in this card country. It is the time that we see that this Chongxiamohua already pushed to the corner, so they trying to take a more race out to secure high rewards.
Yeah, and here we do see Boba Cats. They are making sure that they do have Jekko for the next death match.
Okay.
So they are putting in their
no
second
pressure.
team.
They have the advantage.
Yeah, they are now
leading the
2-0.
game. True.
Better try it than not.
Correct.
Yeah, so they're gonna try here with Philly and Reader as their primary DPS, Minabelle on the Sorcerer, Squishy on the Archbishop, and Ama Athena on the Wanderer.
Yeah, and even cast, reserving cast. I mean, reserving everyone for the deathmatch because that's the map wherein they're really good. Skia, Earthos, this lineup is really good with deathmatch. But now, let's look at, it's pretty much the same once again. Although they have Squishy here as the Archbishop. So we have two genetics, just one sorcerer. I mean, what's really problematic in having just one sorcerer is that you only have one source of mana fix. But if we have, I mean, the Archbishop, they can use Magnificat to the sorcerer. Then sorcerer will be able to like at least, you know, the cooldown reduction. Could be they can I don't want to say like spam the mana fix, but could be a good solution for just having one sorcerer. And now
What's just happening because this player just losing several HP?
No, he's using the buff to increase everybody's HP. So looks like it
looks like it looks like that the SP HP has been diminished, but actually the bar has been extended.
Longer, yes, exactly. And here we go. Who's gonna reach there first? Oh, Amatina a bit lost. It looks like they're going to be a little bit late here. It's going to be the side of Chongxiamohua getting position. The card though, the card's pushing forward a little bit. Nobody's at the card at the moment. Amatina trying to reach the card. He needs a little bit more to push the card forward, but no one's really standing there at the card anymore. Reader dropping down very low. Xiao Guanbao is able to get the kill, and that's going to be the first kill going towards the way of Chongxiamohua.
That is true. Wings of Order has been casted together with the other skills and even the terminal wings here.
Minabelle 2 kills. Minabelle's gonna fall. Philly's dropping as well. The resurrections are coming up, keeping everybody alive at the moment. No SP on Minabelle and on Philly as well. Minabelle's gonna fall once again. Philly gets... We have lots of Minabelle's gonna fall. Philly Reader's gonna fall as well. So Chongxiamohua gets a full 5-man wipe. And they're gonna push forward here. Xiaomei Cui Ayan playing a DPS Wanderer right now. He has 6 kills on her.
Wow. And this is the perfect timing for them to actually push the cart and even secure and gatekeep Boba Cats from actually going near the cat. And here we go. Another clash here.
Another Oblivion.
Reader at the middle of all the chaos together with Philly. And look at how the genetics doing his stuff. He's just maintaining a good distance. And Minabelle's gonna go down. Athena and Squishy as well. No Archbishop here. Reader, no SP.
Everybody gets wiped.
Gonna die once again. There's another wipe coming from Chongxiamohua.
Yeah, absolutely crazy. Xiaobang Guanbao getting another kill here as they push the card forward. First checkpoint already. Smooth sailing here from the side of Chongxiamohua. It looks like they do need Jekko on this specific map. Athena trying to reach the card the best he can, but he gets locked down here. Being just focused there by Oppa. Oppa really just trying to stall them, making sure that they cannot push forward. 6 kills from Xiaomei Cui Ayan, and he is continuing to really just do the DPS on a huge AoE. The card has went through the first checkpoint. Minabelle in some trouble. Minabelle gets a kill, but he's gonna fall.
Almost. Minabelle's gonna die, but together with the sorcerer of Chongxiamohua there. What's the problem is that they're losing a lot of SP, and if they don't have SP, they cannot actually cast any skill. Phil here together with Athena trying to focus on this one, but still won't be that enough. They were able to actually get the sorcerer, but still there's a lot of going on near the card. They need to bring the battle near the cart, and what Chongxiamohua is doing is that they're pushing the battle away from the cart, and the cart is really moving.
Yeah, it's 48 points already towards the way of Zhongxia Mohua. Reader's gonna fall once again. Not very effective in this game. Philly as well, out of SP. Minabelle can't really help his team.
Squishy,
Armor,
always
Tina not
squishy.
providing the support. Squishy as well, 2 deaths on her already, trying to stay alive as long as possible. Minabelle is gonna fall once again. Philly dropping down very low as well. Squishy, no SP means no healing, means no support. Oblivion's been dropped down here. Songkabao is gonna fall, reflected to death by a random Moonlight card or a Maya card. Xiaomei Zhuayan dropping down very low. This might be the comeback they're looking for.
Philly.
Everybody's dropping low. Philly still on towards the back lines, really uncontested at the moment. So they are wiping them. Xiaomei Zhuayan is gonna fall. So is Xiao Guanbao. Can they resurrect them in time? Oppa needs to get in there, resurrect Xiao Guanbao, but he's gonna fall by himself.
No,
He's dropping very
no
low.
resurrection.
Xiaomei Zhuayan is have to be resurrected in base, and this is the comeback that they're looking for. Boba Cats will get the wipe, and they will start pushing the card backwards.
Could be a reset for Boba Cats, but they need to actually follow up and be fast when it comes to this kind of situation, or else their efforts would be in vain. Because Zhongxia was already here
no. Oblivion.
at the backside there. They've already actually casted the Oblivions, but look at how Minabelle and the rest is actually just near the cart. They need to actually scatter somehow, or else they will be caught at the middle. Squishy
Polar
once again
Knights.
at the middle. Squishy needs to get out of everything here. Reader doesn't have any mana together with
Xiaomei
Minabelle,
Zhuayan
no
gets brought
SP
down.
there. And Athena needs to support, needs to sustain. Reader too.
You have
no
to stick to the
SP.
card. You have to stick to the
Squishy
card.
is about to die. But Squishy needs to actually resurrect Minabelle, Philly,
no,
and
Amatina.
as well.
Squishy's falling as well. Squishy falls. That means no more rest. Reader, the last man standing on this card. He has to survive the best he can. He gets wiped out. Philly's there trying to stall things the best he can. But the resurrections are a little bit too far. 48 points still. They couldn't push the card far enough for the side of Boba Cats. They could not mount this comeback.
That goes to explain why this kind of lineup is being deployed here for Zhongxia
the
Mohua.
Oblivion.
They're really strong when it comes to this kind of situation card contest. We have Frozen Worlds, we have the Terminal Wings, we have a lot of skills actually being used here, feeling critically low there. Someone's gonna die. It's going to be the Genetic and 2 sorcerers, but would be instantly resurrected by the Wonders by Zhongxia Mohua.
Yeah, Xiaomei Zhuayan has to push forward a little bit. Pops the Flame Arbiter, doing a lot of damage in the AoE. He's gonna try and do his best to wipe them out. He's still alive. Oppa is still
Reader.
alive as well. Reader getting a lot of kills right now. He's uncontested,
But is
but
that-
towards the back line, he gets brought down there by Xiao Numa, and this might be the nail in the coffin here for the side of Boba Cats, as Zhongxia Mohua has pushed far enough to prevent the comeback. Philly falls, Minabelle is gonna die, and they are going to be forced to a corner. 10 seconds left. Philly's not gonna be able to be resurrected
True.
in time. Reader trying his best to push things forward, but it might be too little too late here, as Zhongxia Mohua will get the point on the board, continue fighting on, forcing us to a game number 5 at least.
Woo!
Wow.
What a game coming from Zhongxia Mohua. They were able to answer back to Boba Cats, and now they will be forcing a match here for the death match. Another round or another match here in our series, Abby.
Yes, and I think this is something that actually creating a situation where Boba Cats player, and especially the Genetics, couldn't do anything in front of these sorcerers and also the Wonders. The Genetics are literally getting shut down by this Zhongxia Mohua, and also not to mention about how full the dominations by controlling the areas. I mean the card is always carried by the Zhongxia Mohua.
True.
Yep, exactly.
I think Boba Cats, they had a really huge problem when it comes to their SP. As we can see, their skillers, every one of them actually doesn't always have SP.
Yeah, they're kind of forced into a tough situation where they have to decide, do I care about my SP? If they do, then they have to use Nether Force. But if they use Nether Force, it means that they cannot use full defensive sigils in their build. That means they have to use Nether Force plus Impale, or Nether Force plus Cosmic, or Nether Force plus Cosmic Rift. And then with Fearless, Marvelous, Fearless, Dawnbreaker, but they're not able to use the trifecta of Fearless, Dawnbreaker, and Marvelous sigils. So they're forcing them to choose between doing damage or surviving.
Yes.
I'll choose surviving.
you would like to choose surviving?
Yeah, I'm just surviving.
Especially in this
yeah,
map, right?
yeah,
Car contest is all about surviving.
Like what
Exactly.
Taz Walker has taught us. to
Exactly. But
survive.
on the other hand, if you only focus on surviving, you lose a lot of damage.
That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah.
So it's a tough balance
Yeah.
that you're forced to consider. Do I really want to survive and not do damage, or do I want to, you have to there has to be sacrifices. That's called balance. You have to sacrifice one thing or another. And here we have the MVP for the side of 中夏莫花 is 小美最爱演.
Yeah. 小美最爱演.
What does that
She
mean?
loves-
What does that mean?
小美 is the
Xiaomei
name.
means,
Mei.
yeah, Mei means beauty, pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Mei loves to act.
Yeah.
Me loves. I thought Xiao is little.
小美 usually is a person's name.
Yeah.
Xiao
Yes.
Mei.
And sometimes they use xiao in front of the name because
They're
they
young.
just, yeah.
Xiao.
I mean like if
To act
make
cute.
it to act cute. Yeah.
Oh.
So if your name is Mei Mei, sometimes
Oh.
people will call you Xiao Mei.
Xiao Mei.
Yeah, to call you in a cute way.
Or if you're younger,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning a lot from
Like
these
it
people.
sees like sees me, for example, like that.
I'm learning a lot from these people. But yeah, we have that person, our player, our adventurer, as our MVP for that game. What a remarkable comeback coming from Xiao Moa. They were in a bit of a crunch for games or maps number 1 and 2, and they were able to secure map number 3 finally. So we're currently at 2-1. But now this is team deathmatch, and if Boba Cats will be deploying Kaz and Jekko here, meaning to say that's going to be their last deployment count, and they cannot actually just adjust for the succeeding rounds, because I believe that Shangsha Moa wants to push for a refresh or game number 7.
Yep.
Well,
Here it's
Same goes with the Boba Cats because they're holding Jayco. They're holding their best lineup.
they're trying to win without Jacko here, which means that if they win here without Jacko, the next map they can put him in
Advantage.
to go for the win.
Advantage.
Yeah, so they just trying to find a good time, find a perfect moment to secure at least one win without Jayco, and the next is wrap up.
That actually makes sense. All right, team deathmatch for game number 4 again. Pretty much the same lineup of jobs rather,
Pretty much.
not the players. Okay, we have 2 sorcerers, we have 2 wanderers and 1 genetic. A good balance of AOEs, CCs, and also DPS. The difference here is that, Squishy. I've been seeing Squishy a lot being caught in the middle. So Squishy needs to be at the sides or somewhere Xiao Moha won't be able to find him, or else, Squishy is a really good or easy target for Xiao Moa. Also, I'm seeing Minabelle and Philly. Minabelle always dying, but Minabelle's is the only source of SP, so that's really problematic as well.
Yeah, so this is the next game between the Boba Cat and Zhongxiang Mohua, and it's already
Oblivion.
started.
Oh!
Oblivion catching a couple of them. Armatina getting stuck, separated from the rest of his team. Killua going for a kill, trying to bring down one of the backlines. Armatina dropping the Oblivions. Armatina dropping down very low. He's
Yes.
still alive, still surviving. Minabelle caught between a
No,
rock and a hard place.
SP.
He's all alone here. Morning as well as Xiao Sa trying to finish them off.
Minabelle!
Reader will be the first one to die. Armatina and
happening?
Minabelle still alive. Armatina surviving,
What is
healing.
happening?
Osiris card is proc. He's gonna fall. Still alive though. Armatina still surviving.
What is happening, David? Boba Cats, they're being scattered, they're being baited, and they're actually biting the bait. Minabelle at the middle of everyone, still cannot kill anyone, but the SP of Minabelle here is kind of depleting together with Philly.
Oh, Morning,
And-
Morning dropping low. Morning's gonna fall.
Yeah.
He gets the kill onto us. Morning. Xiao Sa.
Almost.
Oh, Fu Rong Hui Hua is gonna fall as
That's
well.
3.
Fulio is gonna fall. There's a lot of kills going towards the way of
Woo.
Boba Cats. They cannot get them up. The resurrections were not in time.
Yes.
That means it's a 14-12 scoreline right now with Boba Cats
Wow.
in the lead.
Wow, 3 kills to none. 14-9, just like that. Snowballed everything towards Boba Cat's advantage. Reader here, Philly,
Killua.
looking for a target there. But someone's gonna go down. It's gonna to be the sorcerer together with the genetic. The genetic is critical low. Oh, he needs some SP or else he's gonna die. This is the 3rd time and he won't be responding any moment soon. 14-8. 14-7, Boba Cats is really strong. Reader being sustained together with Aman Athena. Pushing this morning person is gonna go down.
Reader on an absolute
Almost.
tear right now. 14-6, Morning Falls once
10
again.
seconds.
These double genetics really tearing them a new one, and it's just enough.
Woo!
They get the third game without Jacko. They don't need Jacko for that. That's gonna be Boba Cat's one win away from moving on to the next round.
Another win, another advantage for Boba Cats. Abby, what can you say?
Oh my god, that's actually kind of shocking because I was expecting this is going to be pushed to the last game, to the very
True.
last game, to the reset game, which is game 7. But it is something that actually very fresh from Boba Cats. They don't buy every single approach that Zhongxia Mohua drop on the table towards in front of them, and they're actually just playing how they should. And I mean, this is
Yeah.
very simple-minded play style.
True.
Yep, and they have the cutest logo.
Yeah.
Cute! It's a
Yeah,
cat
it's
with
a
a boba.
boba drink, cat drinking boba.
Cute, cute, cute Boba Cat.
They just chilling actually. They just playing the lineups chillingly, and then also they just know, oh, okay, the basic style, how to play this kind of lineup, how to win this deathmatch is like this. Okay, let's go do that, and they won.
That is true, and they were able to finish really strong in that map. Like 14, just only one player who died. I mean, let's give it up for Species. Still, like, supporting. And he learned from his mistake during the card contest. Or all I can say is that probably Boba Cat is really strong when it comes to that match.
Yeah.
Now, they still have Jekko. It's not that they don't need Jekko, but still they have Jekko and Kaz here, but they were able to win without them. So look at the current status. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
Minabelle.
Reader with 5 kills, feeling
Wow.
7. The burst damage from these genetics was absolutely huge. The moment you
Yeah,
lose,
both of them.
when
Feely
you
and
don't have
Reader.
when you don't have your fearless as well as your marvelous, especially fearless sigil is on cooldown. Genetics are gonna one-shot you from full HP,
Yeah.
which makes them very strong. When you play 2 of them together, that means the burst damage is just be continuous. And as long as they focus on the same targets, it's hard for anybody to survive the physical burst damage coming from this double genetic, which is very interesting here from Boba Cats. We don't see other guilds, other teams playing double genetic
No.
as their primary
No.
DPS. It's only Boba Cats. It's been
No.
working decently for them so far. But let's take a look at the MVP for the second death match in this match. It's going to be Philly, I believe, with 7 kills. It is Philly, 40 million DPS, and
Wow.
absolutely huge place.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely huge place. I mean, the combination between these two genetics might not work at the card contest, but in terms of deathmatch, that would be another case.
Yeah, it's maybe because the map is smaller as well,
Yes.
and genetics have a 14-meter range, which means that they can hit you from full range with a burst. I mean that when the map is so small, that means that you have no place to run, you have no
True.
place to hide.
Yeah, it feels like you're hunting the birds
Yep.
in the jungle.
It's like an automatic trap for the genetics. But yeah, Philly here together with one more genetics. We have 2 genetics from Boba Cats. And now moving towards game number 5, which is really interesting now because everything is at the line here for Zhongxiamoa.
Yep.
Yes.
That
Match
could-
point.
Match point. That could be the last for Zhongxiamoa. They were able to pull out a card contest, but we also know that Boba Cat's really good when it comes to card contest. So it's just gonna boil down to what kind of map the players or the teams are gonna choose for our game number 5. For Boba Cats, they need to really secure it if they want to, advance here at a lower bracket. And for Zhongxiamoa, they have to strategically think of a map wherein Boba Cats cannot perform well. Is there even a map
It's
that
hard
Boba
to
Cats?
say. I think it's more important that both teams consider that all their lineups have only one more deployment count.
Yeah.
Which means that if Jacko is the ace player and you've got one more chance to put him in, do you put him now to try and win here, or do
think
you put him later to secure the win?
I think so because Boba Cats, they have the momentum, and if you have the momentum and the confidence and the morale boost, probably just go all out. I
Yeah.
mean, if you have the confidence, do so. But if not,
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
it
they
will-
have
it
map
will be
choice.
different, yeah.
They definitely will put the
What?
map choice. They put in card
Again?
contest, and this is Jekko coming back in. You
Again.
know, you already know it.
Yes.
Jekko's back in the fight.
Cass,
Yeah.
okay.
You already know what Jayco is capable for.
Yes.
And I think the only map that can stop Jayco is only Blood and Gold, because the Chongsha Mohua bring two sorcerers and then two wanderers, so it will be perfect to stopping him. But on the other hand, because the map is chosen by this Boba Cats, every single scenario will be different.
Yeah, I think it's a good place for Boba Cats to be, because even if they
course,
lose
of
the
course.
map choice, they can decide where to put Jekko. If they lose the map choice, it means that they can see the lineup of their opponents, then decide, hey, do we put him here or do we put him next round? But since they won the coin flip, they decided, hey, let's just win here. You know, we pick the best map we have. We pick Jekko. We put Jekko on the best map he has,
And toss it.
he's gonna go for the win here.
Yeah.
Whew. All right, so that is really insightful from both Avi and Zero. Card contest here could be the deciding point, could be the winning map for Boba Cats, or could be a redemption arc or like a revenge map coming from Shongshamoa. And now we can see they are trying to just, I mean, everyone has remaining one deployment count. So anyone that you're gonna use here, it should be the best of the best, especially for Shongshamoa. If they want to win this, they need to win this, honestly. I'm pressuring them. The pressure is on, honestly. They need to win this in order for them to actually force game number 6, or else this would be the end of their journey, or
Well-
more time for them to explore Thailand.
This could be the very last game for Chongsha Mohua, but that will be endless excitement with our sponsors. So I would like to say our gratitude to our lovely sponsors. So thank you so much for Joymaker, Gravity Game Hub, Huawei App Gallery, 11 AOC, and also Razer Gold.
Yep, and here we go. Potentially the last map of this series. Boba Cats 3-1 right now. Zhongxia Mohua backs against the walls. Can they make a comeback here? Morning, Fu Rong, Gui Hua Gao, Xiaosha, Qi Dola, Kilua, and Ku Ku Leo. Can they make a comeback here in the card contest? They're facing up against Jekko, who has been proving like an absolute beast. This is where they need to make the stand.
Yes, and will it be the wrap up for Boba Cats, or this is going to be the next spread for Zhongxia Mohua? Let's take a look on the 5th game.
Let's begin. Everyone's just so excited, honestly. And now we can show you guys that everyone's just rebuffing and psyching their skills. And let's begin our game at number 5 here, starting off really strong. We can see Jekko in the middle of everyone together with Skia, but this person actually just, taking all the damage there. Kilua just losing all the SP together with Morning, but still would be sustained.
Jekko.
I mean, that's just fine. Jekko here, not that low, but almost about to go down.
Okay.
But nice sustain coming from Cass. And Skia's about to go down really low there.
Oh, this is such a good adaptation coming
Yes.
from the side of Zhongxia Mohua. You know what they're doing? They're all using Batori cards, which means that they are nerfing the damage of Jekko. Jekko is not going to have a good game here. They are already countering his armor card, but so far so good. Ethos has been able to
Ethos.
keep things competitive for him. Another Aurora being dropped down here. They're pushing the card forward, 2 points so far.
Yes, that is true. That is a good adaptation coming from Shashamoa here. And now everyone here is at the choke point. No one is moving the card. It's being contested. Kilua together with his members just going up against Earthos there. But they need to focus on Cass or Jekko. But still, Morning taking all the damage, but still was able to sustain the damage being dealt by Jekko. Meaning to say they have
Jekko.
adjusted. And Jekko is about to go down. No SP there. Will be able to run for it. He's actually making a run for it. And no resources will be used or wasted against Jekko, as they will be pushing the card out. But Cass, Earthos, and the rest just doing their business. Morning's gonna go down. Kilua almost about to go down here together with the Sorcerer, and the Genetic is not being... Okay, that one got spawned. But yeah, this is not gonna look good.
Yep.
Especially Boba Cats, they are now in the lead.
Yeah, Jekko Jekko really still finding ways to become useful, which is creating the havoc. They get a 4-5-man wipe here as Erthos really becoming an unstoppable beast. They're gonna push forward with the card. Nice usage of the wind so far to keep everybody moving faster, as well as providing more damage reduction and damage. A good timing on the Soul
Look
Force.
at Jekko. He's just forcing everyone's attention against him, and this became a PvP more than an objective kind of match. Morning and the Rescue, they want to go near the card. They need to contest the card.
Jekko dropping
Jekko's
low.
about to go down. He did go down. Would this be a good opening for Shoshamoa to actually push the card back to its original position? But someone's gonna go down there. It's going to be the Wanderer and the Sorcerer, and even another Wanderer. No sustain, no
Not
support, no nothing for Shoshamoa.
Way too soft here for the side of Zhongxia Mohua as they lose all their members once again. They are reaching the first checkpoint. That's Boba Cats in the lead. 26, 27, 28. They're going to continue pushing forward here as Xiao Sa try to do his best. He's not as tanky as any of the other Wanderers, which means that he's not really going to be providing a lot of utility here. He does use the sincere sound to keep everybody alive as long as possible, but it is just not enough. Erthos really just tearing them a new one here. Jekko dropping down very low, having to back up. Morning dropping very low. They get a kill on towards Jekko, but he's not the target here. He's not the important target. You have to kill everybody else. Linsanity doing a lot of damage.
And even Erthos, you also need to get rid of Erthos there. But, you know, what's happening here, Zero, is that every time the Wanderers are dying, it's just so hard for Shoshamoa to recover because they don't have someone who's gonna resurrect them or sustain them. So that's what's happening here. Erthos going after the Wanderers, and another Wanderer has been killed. Again, Morning will be killed, and another Sorcerer will be killed. And that is what's happening, and it's been continuing from the first until the mid-game of this match.
Yeah, it's just a story about Killua and Xiao Sa.
Yeah.
Not survivable enough. Jekko getting another kill on towards Killua. Xiao Sa, the last one standing, trying to slow things down on towards the card, but Jekko really just tearing them a new one in towards the back line. The card is gonna go through the checkpoint. Morning dropping the Oblivion, dropping the Polar Nut, trying to push them backwards, but it's not enough. 1 minute 40 seconds left. Jekko gets another kill on towards Furong Xiaoguihua, and he's just really on a tear towards the back line.
Exactly, he's on a roll. He's looking for more target. Erthos critically low, but Jekko here at the backline together with Linsanity. They're looking for someone to actually murder. But what's happening here is that the Wanderers of Shoshamoa keeps on dying and dying and dying. And look at how many deaths they already have. The 8 and 6, that's not, it's so bad. Really, even the Sorcerer, 10 deaths. And now this is the perfect timing for Bobakas to actually move the card and even prevent. Jekko's already preventing players from Shoshamoa to getting near their card here. Look at how Jekko positions himself and looking for more target. 1 against 1.
Oh, the damage. So much here from Jekko. He's continuing giving chase. He doesn't care about the Batori cards. You can reduce my damage. I don't give a hoot. My team's pushing the card forward. It reaches the second checkpoint. Oh, Aurora's being dropped down, trying to wipe them out there. Jekko getting more and more kills. This might be all over. 30 seconds left remaining here. Boba Cats, they're doing it.
Woo! And they're doing it flawlessly. Jekko, he has all the attention from Shoshamoa, and that's not gonna look good. You need to have your objectives, but it turned out to be like more of a PvP than an objective kind of game. And now, this is just gonna boil down towards the advantage of Linsanity and his team. Boba Cats do their victory. 3 seconds left, and this is it. 4-1. Is it a 4-1?
4-1. That's going to be Boba Cats moving forward through the lower brackets. They're not out of this competition yet. They have more to fight. They have more to show. And what a showing they did here in this lower bracket round. Fantastic performance from Boba Cats.
What a fantastic performance indeed from Boba Cats, but also GGVP for Zhongxia Mohua, as they also trying their best to secure everything that they can get, even if it means to take higher risk. I mean,
They tried.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
tried.
I mean, they also tried to
Of course.
to use a different approach. And for example, like they tried to focus more on Jayco itself and trying to nerf Jayco. But on the other hand, if Bobakes doesn't have Jayco, it doesn't matter at
Doesn't
all because
matter.
they still have Arthos.
Yeah.
And Arthos is
Linsanity.
and also Linsanity. And these two people
Uh-huh.
is also a pain in the brain from Chong Xiaomo.
True, true. I mean, what I've observed from Chongshamo is that I mentioned this a while ago. Every time that their Wonder dies, and they keep on dying, honestly, it's just so hard for them to recover. They don't have sustains anymore. They don't have the resurrections, and that's just so bad. Also, one thing to notice from Shoshamoa is that every time their sorcerers die, they don't have a source for SP or mana or SP or fix. So it's also that kind of thing. What Earthos and Linsanity is doing, just depleting their SP, depleting their HP, and actually targeting the Wanderers.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. Ertos 12 kills, Linsanity 14.
Wow.
Jacko with 13, and I believe
Kaz.
all of them never died except Jacko. Like multiple times, there were a lot of focus was put into Jacko, and Jacko adapted to that. He knew that hey, they're targeting me. Let me just pull them far away from the card,
True.
and the rest of my team will be able to do whatever they want.
Yeah, and sometimes
Yeah.
Jekko would advance, right?
Yeah, and then it feels like Jayco was like, and what the other hand of friends like, la 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 la. I'm walking the car, I'm escorting the car.
And Jekko is like, why are you running? Why are you running? But now we're gonna show you guys our MVP, and we will try our best to like act surprised because Linsanity was a god. He was unstoppable, and he knows who to target. It's
Yeah.
either the Wanderer or the Sorcerer.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, but for me, one of the MVP is Arthos as usual. I mean like the impactfulness
Yes, of course.
from Arthos between these deathmatch, between these card contests or any other modes is already proven by himself by filling the blind spot that Jayco couldn't handle. While Jayco is out of hand, you always have Arthos.
Yeah.
While
Yes.
you have these two out of hand, you have Linsanity. So it feels like Bobakes always have something on their layer.
And if they do not deal damage or like shut down Kaz, I mean, they tried to go near Kaz, but no one really can come close to Kaz. They have Earthas, they have Insanity, and even Jekko just, getting their attention. So yeah, I think it's just Shongshamoa, they tried their best, but somehow their lineup didn't play it out well.
Yeah, lacking of AoE DPS
Yeah,
seems
lacking
to
of
be the
AoE
main issue that we're seeing a lot of these teams face. That's why Papa Bear on the Warlock providing a lot of AoE DPS. That's going to be huge. That's why Taskwalker on the Wanderer providing AoE DPS has been able to break through all of these teams that are just balling up together. When they're sticking together, that's when they're the hardest to kill. So you need that AoE damage, like from the Warlock, like from the Wanderer. Sorcerers, they're great in single target.
Yes.
But when you're talking about killing multiple people at once, you want the genetics for the AoE DPS. You want the Warlocks. You want even the Wanderers as a DPS. You need that AoE control and damage to force them to split up.
Exactly. And to be honest, to counter-attack this Shadow Castle is
Not
so
hard.
simple. It's
Yeah.
not that hard.
Genetics.
You just need to lessen his space.
True. Like genetics.
Yeah,
too.
like genetics.
It's a really hard counter for Shadow Chaser, which explains why some teams doesn't have Shadow Chaser. They wanna avoid, single
Yep.
target, and they wanna avoid a what do you call this? A job that's just so easy to control. But hold a thought, because we have full control for the promo codes, and here is our next promo code.
Probably you have to serve your energy before
the promo codes.
before the promo codes.
Sorry
And
about that.
because it's time for the hosts
Oh!
to interview our winners. So I'll throw it back to the hosts.
ขอบคุณสำหรับพี่ๆเหล่าแคสเตอร์ของเราด้วยนะครับ
Alright,
แล้วก็
thank
ยิน
you
ดี
all
ด้วย
the
กับ
casters.
ทีมโบบาแคสนะครับผม
ขอเสียงดังๆอีกครั้งหนึงได้ไหมคะ
Congratulations to Boba Cast Guild for advancing to the next round.
I have to say that if you are here at this grand hall, you see everyone screaming on top of their lung,
Yes, so
cheering their
loud.
favorite team. Yes.
เอาละครับตอนนี้อีกหนึ่งอย่างที่ต้องรอคอยนะครับเพราะว่าเราจะมาการมอบรางวัลแล้วนะครับแต่ก่อนอื่นนะครับใครก็ตามที่ได้รับรางวัลสำหรับหัวเว่ยแมตช์แพทนะครับ 11.45 ที่ผ่านมาเนี่ยมี 2 หมายเลข
ใช่แล้วค่ะ
ยังไม่ได้ไปรับรางวัลนะครับหมายความว่าคุณจะพลาดสิทธิ์นะครับมีหมายเลขอะไรบ้างครับ
Alright, for those who win the raffle draw the prize of Huawei MatePad 11.45 and you didn't get your prize yet, please go to claim your prize at the registration desk. Number 7163 หมายเลข 7163 นะคะ and one more number 6943 หมายเลข 6943 นะคะอย่าลืมไปรับด้วยนะคะไม่เช่นนั้นเราสองคนอาจจะเอากลับบ้าน
so please go claim your prize at the
ค่ะ
registration area แต่ว่าตอนนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวเรามามอบสำหรับหัวเว่ยนะครับแมทแพดอีก1เครื่องดีกว่า
ใช่
ว่าจะเป็น
แล้ว
ของใครกันบ้าง
Okay, and it's time to draw one more raffle. Let's see who will get the Huawei MatePad back home. Are you ready?
Yes, we're ready.
In 3, 2, 1, and draw.
The winner ticket ID is 7691 Congratulations
ยินดีด้วย
อย่าลืม
นะคะกับหมายเลข 7691 นะคะ ใครที่มีทิเก็ตเบอร์นี้อยู่นะคะ รีบไปรับเลยนะคะ หรืออาจจะรอทีมงานติดต่อไป แต่ถ้าให้ดีติดต่อทีมงานเรามาดีกว่านะคะ
ไปที่จุดลงทะเบียนได้เลยนะครับบริเวณด้านหน้างานนะครับแต่ว่าตอนนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวเราพักเบรกกันสักครู่ครับแล้วจะกลับมาในช่วงหน้ากับเกมการแข่งขันที่จะตื่นเต้นดุเดือดขึ้นเรื่อย
ใช่แล้ว
ยังเหลืออีก2แมตช์ให้ทุกคนได้ชมกันนะครับ
ค่ะ okay so for now we go to a little break before we come back with the next step
so please stay tuned
There are many challenges waiting to be overcome. Mountains to be climbed. Dreams to be fulfilled. Worlds to be discovered. Beauty to be recognized. Problems to be solved. So, we keep exploring.
What color is it?
It's red.
What's red?
Red represents passion.
won't stop us. Will make us explore more. Explore more. A nap gallery.
Ragnarok Origin Valhalla World Cup is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds and adventurers across all servers are gearing up for the ultimate clash. The tournament includes Guild League, eliminations, and offline grand finals. The Guild League and eliminations are based on the in-game Guild League. The 8 guilds of Bright Sun rank can participate in the Cross-Server League, Major League. In Major League, after each week's matches, summit points are awarded based on the rank and ranking. The top 32 guilds and points can advance to the eliminations. The ranking is based on their points earned in Cross-Server League, and they will compete in a single elimination bracket with matchups arranged as number 1 versus number 32, number 2 versus number 31, number 3 versus number 30, and so forth. The top 2 guilds from each division can advance to the offline grand finals. Offline grand finals are based on the in-game Dimension Grill. While the grand finals will feature a double elimination format. 8 guilds from 4 regions will be drawn into group matches, ensuring no guilds from the same region are in one group. The champion will ultimately be determined from these group matches. The first World Championship of Ragnarok Origin. Claim the crown in Ultimate Clashes.
guilds across all servers gather at the offline Valhalla World Cup finals. Guilds engage in thrilling match, the strongest from the servers prevail. The final two guilds have emerged, now they are gearing for their last battle. Let's take a look at their journey thus far. Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau. Advancing guilds Zhongsha, Mohua, and Cha RGC. 42 advanced match. Zhongsha, Mohua overtook their opponents with plenty of HP to spare. Cha RGC made a comeback even though Hashi Lochi had control of all the tablets. Cha RGC commanders used a pincer attack to close off Hashi Lochi space. The teamwork and extraordinary performance of the top guild members Cha RGC successfully defeat Hashi Lochi. In the end, the one with the most HP is the winner. Advancing guilds Frontera 1 and Monarch. Frontera 1 versus Slud. Frontera 1's commander split up the force to successfully defend two tablets. Using strong teamwork and members, Frontera 1 took home the win. Home versus Monarch, a memorable second match. Although Monarch had the early advantage, Home did fall behind and made a close match. With 10 minutes left, Home tried to occupy all the tablets. At the crucial moment, Monarch stayed calm and concentrated. It's forced to break through the defense and occupy the tablets. Monarch won the match with a slight advantage. Advancing guilds, Trinity and Boba Cats. 42 advanced match, Trinity versus Eternity. We force mainly concentrate on the Moon and Star tablet to defend. Occasionally, an assault force would be sent to ambush the Sun tablet, forcing the opponent to return to defend. Eternity seemed a little weak facing Trinity's change tactics, and in the end, Trinity won the game with a large HP advantage. Legion vs Boba Cats, thrilling match. Boba Cats use a fast attack and capture strategy, consistently avoid big battles. Whenever the opponent chooses to engage directly, Boba Cats would retreat and shift to another point. With excellent command and seamless coordination among guild members, Boba Cats advanced 2-0. Advancing guilds Zhongsha and Tiao Wan Wan Utan Jianta. Tiao Wan Wan Utan Jianta are a formidable force. Their team fights and tactics allow them to dominate opponents, dealing huge damage through kills and captures. In both the 8-4 and 42 matches, their damage output and kill numbers far exceeded their opponent, securing easy victories. In the 42 match, Zhongsha used their superior combat abilities to inflict half damage on their origin, seizing control of the tablets early on. In the sub-battlefield, Zhongsha easily defeated the monster, maintaining their lead. In the final moments, Dream Orange counterattacked and gained control of all tablets. However, the early disadvantage could be overcome and Zhongsha ultimately emerged victorious. The Valhalla World Cup party is about to begin.
Welcome back, all the adventurers, to the Valhalla World Cup 2024 of Ragnarok Origin. And now it's time to find out who will be staying with us and who will not for the lower and upper brackets of this tournament.
Yes ก็เดี๋ยวเราจะมาต่อกันนะคะสำหรับทัวร์นาเมนต์ของเราในแมตช์ต่อไปนะคะซึ่งก่อนที่เราจะเริ่มแมตช์นะคะก็ขออนุญาตส่งคำขอบคุณไปให้กับสปอนเซอร์ของเรานะคะผู้สนับสนุนที่ทำให้เกิดงานดีๆแบบนี้ขึ้นนะคะ Before we get started I would like to express our gratitude to all of our sponsors Thank you Joy Maker
Thank you Gravity Game Hub
Thank you Huawei App Gallery More to explore on App Gallery
One universe, one amazing adventure
AOC #1 gaming monitor in the world
Razor Gold whatever you play pay with Razor Gold เอาละครับตอนนี้คุณนิงกี้ครับมาถึงรอบที่ 5 แล้วนะครับสำหรับการแข่งขันในครั้งนี้ครับสำหรับ 2 ทีมของเราพร้อมแล้วครับ
ใช่แล้วค่ะเพราะฉะนั้นเดี๋ยวเรามาต้อนรับทีมแรกกันเลยนะคะ So everyone please join me welcoming the first guild จงเซีย
ขอเสียงปรบมือต้อนรับด้วยครับ ละครับแล้วไปกันต่ออีกหนึ่งทีมนะครับ please make some noise to welcome Trinity Oh my god เสียงเชียร์กระหึ่มมากนะครับนี่เขาเรียกว่า FC ตัวจริง
จริงค่ะ มาเลยพกมาเลยนะคะ
ถูกครับ เดี๋ยวไม่กี่อึดใจครับ เราจะได้รู้ว่า 2 ทีมนี้นะครับใครจะสามารถเข้าไปสู่ในรอบต่อไปได้นะครับ เพราะฉะนั้นทุกคนสามารถส่งพลังใจกันมาได้ กดไลค์กดแชร์ได้เลยนะครับ ตอนนี้สำหรับทางบ้านอยู่ในขณะนี้
ใช่
นะครั
แล้ว
บ
นะคะ ยิ่งแข่งก็ยิ่งเข้มข้นขึ้นเรื่อยๆนะคะ แล้วตอนนี้นะคะแคสเตอร์ของเราก็พร้อมแล้ว เพราะฉะนั้นขออนุญาตส่งต่อให้กับแคสเตอร์ของเราค่ะ Hello casters
Hello.
Thank you, our wonderful hosts, Inky and Tui. And welcome back again with us, Abigail, Nikki, and Zero. And we're continuing to the last 2 matches of today.
Yeah, we got Trinity going up against Zhongxia in the Valhalla World Cup offline grand finals lower brackets. You know, both these guilds, they have one more shot to try and make it further in this match, which also means that they have to beat one another.
Yeah.
Exactly. And since we're moved back to the lower bracket, so it means every single team who played in this lower bracket, they only have 1 life.
Yep, exactly. I mean, this is going to be the first time we're seeing Trinity play as well.
Yeah.
So that is going to be very interesting to see, you know, who has the advantage here. Because Trinity, they also are playing with 1 Shadow Chaser. Same with Zhongxia. So both of these teams, they do have that Shadow Chaser in their lineup that they can flex in whenever they want to.
Yeah. And Zhongxia is well known along with the casters with their very valuable kill player, just Lao Gong.
Why?
Lao Gong is carrying the game. Lao Gong is support the game, supporting the family too.
Lao Gong is the husband.
Yeah, Lao Gong is the husband.
Zero's husband.
Yeah, Siro's husband. I we also would like to support every single viewers in here on this live stream by giving you redeem code. So just redeem it away, VWC Yggdrasil.
Yep. Valhalla World Cup Yggdrasil.
Yay. YGG.
YGG.
Make sure you redeem that and share it as well. It's 300 diamonds and 30 super cookies. So that's pretty good if you're upgrading your mount. So make sure you redeem this and share this to everyone as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have a bit of like a background from Abby and Zero between our teams that's gonna play here in the lower bracket. It's going to be interesting, honestly, because like what Zero mentioned, we haven't really watched Trinity just yet because they were playing at the side stage. So now this is the first time that we will be watching them here at the main stage. Unfortunately, it's the lower bracket. And like also Abigail mentioned a while ago, at lower bracket, the pressure is on simply because it's just a best of like, I mean, it's a best of 7, but everything's at stake here. It's either you go big or you go home. Like you give out your all or else. I mean, you just have to like bid farewell in a tournament. And even though this is a friendly tournament, you still want to be staying until the second day tomorrow. Be with the cool guys at the semifinals, right? So yeah, I think what's really interesting is that somehow still we have the Archbishop and the Shadow Chaser for Zhongxia. On the other hand, for Trinity here, they do have a hefty amount of like Wonder, Sorcerer, and Genetic. The basics. I mean, I don't want to say basic, like the staple lineup.
Yeah, but considering about this Trinity as the representative from North America and South America, they are actually new kids on the block.
Oh.
So I think, and it's also very fresh for us too, because we don't have any demo
Information,
Trinity
nothing,
playing against their opponent on the previous matches. But that match will give us a truth about how this Trinity will play.
Yeah, will give us an idea at least to see, you know, how they fare against Zhongxia, who did pretty well in their previous match, but just wasn't able to defeat Monarch here. 家家不入家，萝卜没有蓝，战心不习习，下饭克洛特 and 老公 for their primary team deathmatch lineup. We're gonna have a look at what lineup Trinity will be using. Are they gonna use in Mozu Minha which is their Shadow Chaser on their side, or will we be seeing a more Whoa!
Cute.
I love this brazen yet cute lineups of outfits.
It looks
Yeah.
like it's gonna be Mukamito, Helios, Zox, Mozu, Minha, and Nilo in their primary lineup here for Team Deathmatch. That's 2 Wanderers, 1 Shadow Chaser, 1 Sorcerer, and 1 Genetic.
What could be the Shadow Chaser be targeting this time around? That could be a really interesting question. And one thing to notice is that they do not have an Archbishop.
Yep.
So they're gonna heavily rely on Nilo and Zox here when it comes to the Sustainer Resurrection. Helios, on the other hand, will be just the sole person to be providing the fix here, the mana fix. But yeah, this is Team Deathmatch. Xiangxia against Trinity for the game number 1 here at our. Is this the game number 5?
5 of the day, yes.
Here
Yeah.
at the offline event, tournament rather. And you know, guys, this is the lower bracket. If you just tuned in, now is the time to cheer for Xiangxia or Trinity. Let's begin, David.
Yeah, make sure you support your guild, support your team, support your server here as we head into the first game of this best of 7 series. And they are going in straight ham. Oblivion's not gonna really connect. Oh, we see Mozu Minha going for a kill on those Lobo Milan. Not gonna be enough though. They are really sticking together is the
Yeah.
Chinese squad. As you can see, Mozu Minha really trying to isolate somebody, catches somebody out, but he's gonna force out the Aurora. Is gonna back off just in time. Nobody's dying yet.
Yes, just yet. And we can see Helios and
Oh,
Mukamito
Helios.
together with Zox here. I mean, they trying to get someone, but they won't be able to actually get any. And the Sork here, oh, Helios gonna go down. So I think that's the first kill here. Will they be able to capitalize? Xiangxia, Nyla, will be
Mukamito
caught
gets a
here.
kill.
It's going to be like a 2v2 situation here, but
Oh, they're gonna
Masabina's
get
gonna
third
go
one.
in once again, but 14-30. No, make it 13-30. This is a close fight, neck and neck between both of them. Wanderer here will be sustaining, but someone's gonna die.
Oh,
That's
so
gonna
many
be the
kills.
sword.
Only
And
both
even
supports.
the Shadow Chaser.
Both supports left standing here. There, Lobo Milan and Zansing trying to try their best to keep their teammates alive, but it's not going to be enough. As Trinity takes the lead right now, 10-12, with 45 seconds left
Oh, no.
remaining. Can they find a comeback here? Shafan Kulata is going to fall. Lao Gong's going to die once again. Mukamito on an absolute rampage right now. 5 kills on him already, and he's going for more.
Oh,
the
no.
moment that the sigils go down, that's
True.
when the genetics are the strongest, and he is absolutely tearing the new one. Oh,
But they
Shafan
will be
Kulata is
missing
gonna
a
be-
lot of DPS here because they do not have the Sorcerer anymore and the Genetics as well. So it's just a matter of time before we see them actually crumble because they do not have the DPS.
Yeah, Mozuminha's gonna fall. That's gonna be huge points going their way if they can snowball this. Get a couple of more kills going their way, but it's not gonna be
I
enough.
don't think
That's
so.
gonna be Trinity getting the first win of this best of 7 series.
I don't think so because in a match like this, what matters most is not sustainability but actually the kills because you want to kill them 3 times in
Yep,
order for them to
yep.
be out of the game. And what happened there is that the DPS of Xiangxia already bit fairer early in the game, so that's just what happened.
Exactly, and not to mention about one thing that is played very important role in terms of how Trinity can took the very first game to their hands is they try to spread the damage first to check which player is the
Soft
most
one,
squishy,
yeah, yeah.
and they keep focusing on after they found one,
Exactly.
and they just go on and
True.
on and on with that kind of strategy.
Yeah, they found who's the softest, which are the 3 DPSs, right?
Yeah.
You've got the Shadow Chaser, the Genetic,
Sorcerer.
and the Sorcerer,
Yes.
and they just kept killing them over and over. That's the. Those 3 have died maybe 9 times.
True.
While the 2 supports haven't really been dying at all.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Even if they survive, they cannot kill anyone.
Yep.
And what matters at Team Deathmatch is the kills. That's what matters here. So that's a really good strategy for Trinity. Just when we thought during the first or early to the middle match of this game, we thought that Xiangxia was actually leading, but at some point, Trinity was able to turn that around. And look at Mukamito here with 9.3. Zox will be our MVP with 13.7. And then Nilo, Helios, and Musamina, all of them actually contributed really well. But Helios, I'm a bit how do you call this? I mean, he has a hefty amount of kills, right? But yeah, I'm always seeing him at the middle. Maybe part of the strategy to actually just get the.
He's like the bait, right? He's the one to soak up the damage. He's
Always
supporting his
there.
teammate with
Yeah.
dispel, with land protector, things like that. He's
Yeah.
there to soak up damage and allow his shadow chaser, allow Mukamito to be able to do whatever he wants here. MVP for this match is going to be Zox on the Wanderer. No deaths, I
No
believe.
deaths. No.
Absolutely huge.
Yeah, absolutely huge. I mean, in terms of the DPS itself, it looks like Trinity has a big damage because they just keep focusing on hitting one person.
Yep.
At
The
first.
squishy.
Yeah,
And
the
also
most
both their
squishy one.
Wanderers were actually playing a semi-DPS build.
Exactly.
So they aren't like fully supporting. They're not
Support,
fully
yeah.
tanks. They're providing damage as well. So
Yes.
instead of 3 people providing DPS, they have 5.
Yeah. So that's why it feels like Trinity has
All
a
the damage,
massive,
yeah.
a massive damage. And that's because the damage from each player is distributed evenly.
Yes, that is correct. That's why we've seen the kills and even their stats there. But now we will be going and heading straight to game number 2.
Wow, that's so fast.
Wow, yeah, honestly, we're
That's
on a
fast.
roll here.
Yeah.
Especially this is the double elimination, especially because this is the lower bracket. And in just a couple of minutes, guys, or adventures, we'll be showing you the next map of the series. And we haven't really seen so much from Iced Earth or BLK, Danamgorn, or Nico. And this is going to be card contest,
Yeah.
the favorite map from our previous match.
Yeah, a card contest requires a lot of situation that can be different, depends of how you execute it or maybe how you want to calculate your strategy inside the card contest itself. So it opens a variety of kind of strategy.
I'm
I
kind of
see, I
annoyed
see.
here.
Why?
Black and Zero Trunks aren't wearing the correct backwear. They aren't wearing the egg on the back. They have to keep up with the program.
You know
man.
why? You know why? Because Zero people who has name Zero, they're really stubborn. They're very stubborn. I mean, look at Nico. Nico knows how to
Don't know how to dress.
Yeah, Nico and Nikki were the best.
All right. Ice Earth, Black, Danagorn, Nico, and Zero Trunks. This is their lineup for the second map. For card contest, we haven't seen them playing
Yes.
yet. While meanwhile, here on the other side for Zhongxia, we've got Yi Yi, we've got Jia Jia, we've got Zhan Xing, we've got Zhu Zhu, we got Wang Anyi, Xiao Mi Mei. Playing on their lineup. Look, they're gonna switch things up for a little bit. Silo as well as Yang Yang Gumaran is gonna be their lineup. Same, pretty much the
Yeah.
same. Is instead of two, the Shadow Chaser here, they're gonna put
Yes.
in two
Wanderers.
Wanderers and a Priest.
I mean, they need to sustain. They need to be near the cart, right?
Yeah.
In order for it to move, in order to contest it. So yeah, I think pretty much a good move. But the question, I mean, you mentioned that even despite being performers, they still have DPS.
Yep.
So anyone who goes near the cart would really have a taste of DPS coming from this two-person.
Exactly. I think what they want to do is they have one of their Wanderers play as a full support Wanderer, and then the other one play as a DPS. So that allows them to have the support, have the survivability, but also providing damage to their team. That's gonna be very key here for Zhongxia to try and win this game and tie things up against Trinity.
And could be the same strategy here for Trinity, since they do have
Double Wanderer.
Yeah, double Wanderer, double Sorks here. So yeah, I think it's just pretty much the same. The only difference would be like having one Sorcerer and an Archbishop for Zhongxia. Will that be enough? Let's find out here in game number 2 for the card contest here at the lower bracket of the Valhalla Cup offline grand finals. And we're heading in straight towards our game number 2. This is going to be really hot, especially, Zhongxia, they want revenge. They want a piece of Trinity. Let's find out if they'll be able to actually handle that. And of course, the first clash is really, really meaningful. And we all know that they tend to use their oblivions, all of their skills during the first clash. Let's find out if they're gonna push it towards the side.
They reach first. They get a first point here for the side of Trinity. That's going to be huge, allowing them to get that little breathing space here. CC Pulo stuck outside, cannot join the fights here. As we see Nico and Tutu and Yang trying to push the cart, trying to maintain the position, making sure that the cart doesn't go anywhere. Wang Anyi dropping down very low. Wang Anyi might fall here. That's the priest. You want to keep her alive as long as possible. No, Ice Earth gets the kill. Does Wang Anyi.
No priest, no archbishop in this game. Now Black and Ice Earth, they really need to actually capitalize on no archbishop. And now they're kind of pushing it, but really, really slow. And we can see a lot of layering of skills here, a lot of the witch, a lot of, I mean, I cannot.
Oh, the Polar
all of the skills here are being used.
Aurora being dropped down on everybody. They're chaining it. They're continuing the AoE DPS. It's huge. CeeLo's gonna fall. He dropping down very low. He gets resurrected though. Yang Boomaran out of SP, trying to keep alive, trying to keep himself on the cart as long as possible. CeeLo is resurrected.
Zero Trunks. I mean, look at how he's just so close to the cart. He doesn't not want it to be contested. He's always at the cart. But someone's gonna die. It's going to be the Wanderer coming from Shang-Chi. And everyone's still locked in this particular area, this original starting point. No one is actually letting the other team to get out of this area.
BLK dropping down very low, so has Ice Earth, but they're able to push back and chase them out just in time. Looks like the cart still not moving. The double Wanderers from both sides really providing so much sustain to everybody that they cannot push forward here. We see Nico, he's trying to use the Bewitch to get someone out of there, but he gets Bewitched himself as well. As the three members for the side of Tongxian just really staying there, making sure that the cart doesn't go anywhere. Cart tornado does drop down. BLK trying to provide the damage, trying to force them back, but it's just not enough. Not enough damage.
That's going to be the Wanderer. Will be resurrected, but won't be enough. Dying once again and again and again and again. This is not gonna look good as Trinity will be taking this opportunity to actually move the card, but still it's not moving.
It's not moving an inch or a mile here. BLK trying his best. He's in a fantastic position to do damage, but just not enough follow-up. BLK gets another kill, but these supports, the double Wanderer and Priest is keeping everybody alive right now for the side of Tongxia.
But the Priest has already died.
Priest
they
is dead.
need to resurrect the Priest or else it's not. They won't be able to sustain, and the cart will be moved. Zero Tracks near the cart. I mean, they're just absorbing all the damage. That's how tanky the double Wanderer is at right now. Everyone's just, you know, absorbing damage, but they really need to put into play. They need to eliminate players from Shangxiao if they want to move. If Trinity wants to move the card, or else we'll be stuck here forever.
Yep, Tongxia really providing, just really setting up a wall here, not allowing the card to move a single inch. He's getting forced back here by Ice Earth. Denagorn was giving chase as well, but it's just not enough. The damage is not being put in this middle area. You don't care about everybody else. Kill the one on the cart. Oblivion being dropped down right now from the side of Zhongxian. Looks like trying to force them out. Ice Earth on towards the side, trying to be able to fight back as well, but not enough damage to push through. Not enough SPS taken away. Another Oblivion being dropped down. 2 minutes left remaining, and it's still a stalemate in the middle of the map.
We're still here, and no one has been dying yet from Trinity. Everyone's death counter is 0. No one's died from Trinity yet, meaning to say that Shangxia, they are lacking the damage that they need, or it's just that Trinity is so tanky.
BLK dropping low.
BLK about to go down, but really well sustained by the double Wanderer coming from their side.
BLK still surviving through all of that. Everybody's just surviving. I mean, nobody's falling a single time. Polar Knights being chained now. This might be what they want to look for. Denagorn falls. That's the first kill. BLK dropping low as well. Zero Trunks dropping down very low. BLK in some trouble. He gets healed up. Oh, there's just so much sustain going on for both sides. Nobody is dying here, ladies and gentlemen.
And we're still here once we started. 1 minute and 14 seconds. Meaning to say almost 2 minutes. We're still here. Almost 2 minutes. So what's gonna happen is that they need to eliminate anyone from Zhongxia.
Oh, this might be enough. This might be enough.
This is it. Almost a wipe. 2 has been killed.
Oh, Yi
and
left
the
alive.
Genetics will gonna be dying as
Oh,
well together
no.
with the Wanderer.
The priest got resurrected. The priest got resurrected. Can he drop the applications in time? Can he block the tree? No, he cannot. He's gonna go towards the way of truth. Oh no.
She wasn't able to actually use epic lenses there, and now the card has moved 39 seconds. And as we can see, continuous damage coming from Trinity and continuous sustain coming from Trinity as well. Changxia just receiving all the damage, and look at the Wanderer always gonna go down there. Ice Earth going after that
25
person.
seconds.
And I think this is the perfect timing for Trinity to actually move the card away from this secluded area, because this is just like the choke point.
He hasn't even gone down the ramp yet, but it is still enough to decide the winner. This might be it, ladies and gentlemen. If they are able to wipe them out, they have a chance to make a comeback, but it's not enough. It's going to be the win going towards the way of Trinity.
So, I feel like, well, to be honest, it's kind of new to me to see
Yes.
two big rocks slamming their bodies, and then it feels like, why? And we're like, why was no one wanna die?
And you were like, you've been there for like 3 minutes, and the card just moved.
I mean, 3 minutes, and am I saw it wrong? That's something that always in my mind. Am I saw it wrong? I mean, like, did the card really didn't move?
Yes,
And
it's
it
well-
actually did. But I think the problem here is for both Trinity and also for Changxia itself. Yes, they create a very big barricade. But it's as big as the big walls of China. And I think that's the main problem. Everyone just focused on survivability. And indeed, yes, that's the
That
main
worked for
thing.
that worked for them quite a bit until they got wiped towards the end.
Exactly. So it's just like a game of toughness, a game of vulnerability, a game of strength.
That is true. But yeah, that is true. That's the beauty of Valhalla Cup, is that every match, every game gives us a different storyline, different surprises. And now in this match, the surprise is just like you mentioned 2 stones, 2 rocks bumping one another. For me, it's more like 2 teams trying their best to sustain and to contest the cart. This is the longest contest that I've ever seen in my RO or tournament ever.
Me too.
Yes, and
It was like an unstoppable object and
Yes.
an unstoppable force and an immovable object meeting
Immovable,
each other.
I was waiting like,
Yes.
Zero trunks.
he's always near.
Zero trunks,
He's
yeah.
always near the cart, and he's absorbing all the damage, and he doesn't care.
and it feels like creating a tension between both of them, because to kill a person, to kill a member of their enemy is getting frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Is it
frustrating.
becoming frustrating
True,
for
true.
them? And even me itself.
I mean, the
who
first
watched
team
it,
to lose patience.
Exactly. I mean, like, look how many times. Just remember how many times BRK almost died.
Yeah, almost.
Almost.
It's just so hard
It's
to chip.
so hard.
Both these teams, they have so much sustain. I mean, we talked about the double Wanderer.
Yes.
And then the double Wanderer plus Priest
Yes.
from the side of Changxia as
my
well.
God.
Just so much sustain, keeping everybody alive. And towards the end, that was just a little bit, maybe luck, maybe good calls to focus down on the same target. And that just got them the win. But hey, right now, Trinity is up 2-0. Changxia, they need to make a statement here. They need to make a comeback and they need to win this map.
Yes, because we're currently at 2-0. If you just tuned in, that is our current standing for this series. And now we are about to give you guys the match, and that's going to be Blood and Gold, Abby's favorite.
Oh, wow.
Yes, my favorite map, Black and Gold. This is the map where Shadow Chasers is needed the most.
Yes.
But I don't think with this kind of situation in this Valhalla World Cup, Shadow Chaser can be put aside, because it depends with you whether you want to counterattack the Shadow Chaser or you just want to join with the party with the Shadow Chaser.
That could be a reason. That could be really true. But what's really interesting as well is that they have a well-balanced deployment count. So everyone still has 2 counts remaining, even though, I mean, I don't want to say that even though they failed this map, I mean, they have to win this map. They really want to win this map in order for them to actually secure, at least, going near the score or the advantage of Trinity.
Yeah.
So I think they didn't play the Shadow Chaser.
No, they
Yeah.
decided not
Yeah.
to play with the Shadow Chaser. They went for their card contest lineup, which is two Wonders and a Priest to try and sustain the best they can, try and steal as many coins as they are possibly can. But looks like here for the side of
Oh.
Trinity, they're going in for the more offensive version. They're
Yeah.
putting in Mozu Minha here with the Shadow Chaser, with Mukamito, with Helios. This was their deathmatch lineup, and with Zox and Nilo providing the support, that this is what they're going for. Having the Shadow Chaser, which allows you to, like you said, permanent invisibility. That means that he's able to run around with his coins, however amount of coins he gets to get, and just so much havoc created by everybody else is going to help them survive here in this map.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you talk about the competition from Chongxia itself, they also can adapt something that already happened in the recent matches. Right? Like for example, you just lessen the space of this Shadow Chaser, make him couldn't move, and you can score the objective, which is the Goblin.
Yeah, and I think they're gonna do that like what Monarch did a while ago, just focus on the Goblin and just run around or like sustain. Probably the reason why we have the Archbishop and Double Wanderer coming from Chongxia. So yeah, probably let's see if that's gonna work out just fine for Chongxia, or will Trinity be able to have an upper hand, especially they have a Shadow Chaser with them. They could just easily like take down the Archbishop. Let's find out here in our game number 3. Is this a game number 3?
Game number 3 it is in this best of 7 series, as Trinity has a comfortable 2-0 lead. Can they extend this to a game number 4? Huge Oblivion being dropped that allows them to focus the Goblin quite a bit, but the counter Oblivion being dropped down as well. Zox being just locked down there, but they're going towards the backline spot. The coins are neck and neck right now. They need to be able to get some of these kills here, as everybody's using Dark Priest card. It seems the SP on all sides is dropping down very, very low.
Yes, especially the Wanderer coming from Chongxia. It doesn't have SP, really problematic. Mokamito's almost gonna go down together with Helios there, but well sustained. Now this is a different story, Zero, because the Goblin has not been touched. No, let me take it back, as now they're focusing their skills on the Goblin more than the kills. So now they're focusing on the Goblin, and then after that, probably they're gonna just run around together with the coins.
Yep, Trinity has the coin lead right now. We see a couple of players still using the Angeling card, which means that Mozu Minha is going to be dealing extra damage to them. They have to watch out for that. Oh, coins
It's
being
really
dropped
hard
again.
without SP. I mean, look at the Wanderers coming from Chongxia. Doesn't have an SP together with the Archbishop, so it's really, really hard to ask for a mana fix if you only have one sword.
Yeah, the coin still firmly in the lead right now for the side of Trinity. They have a 10 coin lead at the moment. They need to be able to get the next ones. Coins are going to drop down. 30 already almost for the side of Trinity, but looks like Chongxia is trying to make a comeback on towards this.
Will they be able to pull that off? They don't have mana, they don't have SP. I mean, they're points. So with that in mind, I just think that Trinity will go all out for game number 4, especially because that is team deathmatch and they are on a roll. They have the momentum. So let's find out if they'll be able to do that or if they're gonna play it safe like what you mentioned.
Yeah, I agree with that point because if I were Trinity, I would love to close it as soon as possible.
Because that's you, Abby. Even if you're not in Trinity, you'd still go all out.
Yeah, I'll go.
Bye-bye.
Let's go. I will give you back. I will send you back to the airport.
I mean, that's Abby for you guys. And she's a priest. Apparently, she's a support.
Yeah.
But yeah. Trust me.
On the front line. Support on the
Arcade.
front line.
Well, yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, she's the
Front line.
archbishop, but she's holding the hammer. She's going in front to fight. The battle priest.
battle priest.
yeah, I'm the battle
Magnus.
priest. Yeah, the battle priest. Yeah, I love that because sometimes I'm having problems with the positioning as the archbishop because
Always in front.
Yes.
Always in front. And you're the first one to always die. Now people would ask for resurrection.
I'm a bonk priest. I have no rest.
Because whenever someone would hurt my wonder or my sorcerer or my DPS dealer, I will stand up in front of them.
You want a revenge?
Yeah, I want a revenge. I will give them a good revenge.
All right.
And this deathmatch should be a revenge too from Chongxi's side towards Trinity.
Definitely a revenge for Chongshisha. They need to actually win this in order to prolong their stay in the series. We're currently at 3-0 right now. This is not gonna look good for them, but they have to go all out. On the other hand, for Trinity, they have if they're gonna lock in this lineup, this is the same lineup from the last game.
Yep, and the first deathmatch as well. Mukamito,
Yes.
Helios, Zox, Mozuminha, and Nilo. This will be their final deploy count.
I think they're gonna go for the.
They are going for the win here.
Yeah.
This was the lineup that won in the first match, and they want to repeat it once again. They are also playing against Lao Gong on the Shadow Chaser as well. On the opponent's side, so they met against something else without the Lao Gong. So we have to see if Trinity is able to close things out here, or will they be able to live to fight another day here? 中西亚 this is their final chance. 罗伯没有蓝，战胜布西西，下放克洛特 and 加加布鲁加。Can they take their fight against Trinity? This is their final chance to stay alive in the Valhalla World Cup.
That is correct. Abby, I'm so excited. I just get hyped.
Me too, because this is the only life that Chongxi has. And I think this is going to be very exciting because Chongxi will try their best to
Of course.
take out every single thing that they can. And here we go. The 4-game between Chongxi versus Trinity.
This is going to be really fast, I think, David. Since this is a
Oblivion.
really small arena here. Look at all the pros. Oblivion, Terminal Links as
Mozuminha
well.
dropping low. Oh, Osiris card already blocked there from proc from Mozuminha. He's dropping low. He falls.
Mozuminha!
He dies. That's a quick kill going towards the way of Trinity. And they get the point there for the side of
resurrection?
Zongxia.
No resurrection there.
Oh, Mukamito dropping
Mukamito
low.
and Helios too.
They're all so low.
Oh no! Almost super low. Helios about to die. No SP there. Will be sustained. Mukamito's gonna die there. No genetics. This not gonna look good. Mozuminha here also be dying as well. 14-13. OMG. I think the Wanderers need to actually stay close, but they're being scattered away from their DPS.
Yeah, the Bewitch coming was huge, just separating DPS there.
Helios!
Mozuminha gets a kill on towards Lao Gong. Is 13-12 right now. Helios does fall. Zhan Xin Busisi also falls as well. Jia Bulucia dropping down very low. He has 5 kills though.
Mozuminha going out.
They
he
have
just
the
killed
lead.
someone and just run away. Look at that. Hit and run, and now we can see 11 to 12
Helios gets a kill.
Nilo.
They need to resurrect him. They need to resurrect Jia as quickly as possible. They do get him up, so no point was taken away there.
Wow.
But 11 to 12 right now. Zongxia, they need to go for a kill. They need to go for a kill quickly. Lao Gong is gonna fall. Oh, this is a lot of trouble right now. Trinity looks like they are able to close things out here. 26 seconds. They get a kill on those Mukamito. They need to get a kill on towards the priest. That's the most important target right now.
Helios here, critically low, looking for target there. Someone
15
is
seconds.
about to die. It's gonna be the sorcerer.
It's all over.
And that
It's
is
all
it.
over.
Helios.
Trinity! Trinity! They're making it to the next round. 4-0 sweep, clean as hell. And they are moving on to the lower brackets of the next round. Absolutely huge play. 4-0, our first sweep on the main stage.
Definitely.
What
And
a beautiful clean sweep from Trinity. As the youngest servers in Ragnarok Origin, as the underdog, as the new kids on the block, they proved themselves to be able to beat one of the oldest server in Ragnarok Origin.
wow, look at their happy faces. They did have fun. Everyone's having fun here at Valhalla Cup because, this is still friendly competition. And meaning to say, Trinity will be moving towards another round here at the lower bracket. On the other hand, unfortunately, good game, well played to Changxia. They gave their best. We've seen them. They actually wanted to work it out. What they trying to do a while ago is that separating the DPS from the supports, but somehow it didn't really pan out well for them. That is the last of it. And this is the first time that we have a 4-0 sweep.
Yep,
Yes.
exactly. First 4-0 sweep on the main stage. That's
Wow.
going to be Trinity proving to everybody that they still have some fight here. Nilo, he's a very experienced player from their server. Helios as well. These two were the strongest in their servers, and they've gathered a good bunch of people. Very skilled players, and a 4-0 against anyone at all is not an easy thing to do.
Exactly, and especially if you're the new kids on the block.
Exactly.
Again, that must
Pressure.
be bolded, highlighted, underlined, and italic.
Yeah, like if you
Strike
think about
through.
it,
Yeah.
Strike through.
Frontera won, they didn't win 4-0.
Yeah.
Monarch,
Nope,
they win
nope.
4-0.
Yes.
Nobody else was able
Trinity.
to sweep their opponents, but Trinity
Except
here
Trinity.
able to do it with such a convincing fashion. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure, card contest was close,
true.
but they were in the lead the whole way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're really sweeping this out with pressure.
Yeah, and come to think of it, like what they did during the games is that they're not really like a very flashy kind of team. They're not super flashy like they have like relying all out on the DPS. But here I think this is the perfect, how do you call this, teamwork. They really made the teamwork work during the matches. They have 4-0 there. And what I can say is that they're not flashy. They held on to each one, especially that they have sustains coming from the Wanderers. They do not have an Archbishop. They do have one Shadow Chaser, and sometimes they do have two Sorcerers, right? I mean, their team is not that flashy, but they're very experienced and they know who to target. They tend to actually capitalize on that squishy player you mentioned a while ago and just focus on that one. And even though they were like separated during the first half of the game, that match a while ago, they were able to recover. And that's the kind of discipline that they had as a team. They move as a unit and they were able to actually win.
Yes, and we also will announce to you the MVP of the last match of the fifth game, and it's Nilo.
Once again.
Wonder.
A Wanderer. It has always been Wanderers.
Yeah, Wonder is just laying the meta.
Yeah, they just are so flexible. There's so much utility that the Wanderer can provide. Providing SP, providing healing, providing
Yes.
damage reduction, and now as damage as well, we've seen Taskwalker and Ruthless playing them as a primary DPS. That is absolutely huge. Nilo doing very well for him in this game as well. I don't think he died. He got a kill. He dealt plenty of damage for his team.
Wow.
And definitely well deserving of the MVP here.
34.1 million damage just by Nilo. And yeah, Trinity, they were able to showcase their talents and their prowess. This is the first time that we've seen them at the main stage. Unfortunately at the lower bracket, but yeah. Here's our MVP. We have Nilo.
Yes, Nilo. And I think this is the very first time I've seen a very convincing 4-0 in the very first day of Valhalla World Cup itself.
Exactly.
And we still have one last match, actually, to see which team that we will send to the airport.
Another lower bracket match?
I think
Supposed
so. I
to
mean,
be.
Zhongxia is already, we have to say goodbye to them. Unfortunately, this
Yeah.
is their last run here in the Valhalla World Cup. Trinity survives to see another day.
Yeah.
Another day
Another
in our tournament, but yeah.
Well, this day is sort of like a roller coaster because I got the excitement, I got the hype, I got the full energy,
And now-
because the first two match of today is very
Intense.
intense.
Absolutely.
But after that, jumping to the lower bracket. And it broke my heart twice
Yes,
because we
yes.
already sent two teams to the airport.
True, that is true. Very, very sad for the teams, but knowing that this is a friendly competition,
Yes.
somehow the consolation is that at least they were able to be here,
The friends they make
Yeah.
along
one
the way.
another,
Exactly.
meet one another, and add more experiences to their book.
Yes, and I think this is going to be more exciting even for tomorrow because
Uh-huh.
tomorrow we will see the very first champion of this Valhalla World Cup season 1.
Yes.
I mean this is the pinnacle, the top, the
The
cherry
top,
on
tippity
top
top.
Yes.
of
Everest.
Ragnarok origin roadmap of tournament.
Yes, it has always been Valhalla World Cup because Valhalla is calling. And to all the adventurers, we have an exciting surprise. This is the correct one now.
Yes.
The promo code.
So Freya bless VWC.
Yep. This gives you 300 diamonds as well as 5 gold card coupons. So make sure you redeem this. It's Freya Bless VWC. Make sure
Yeah,
you
bless you.
claim this.
Bless
Oh,
you.
is this
Freya is blessing you.
foreshadowing?
Yeah,
Freya?
Freya is blessing you.
Freya.
Freya.
Freya is blessing you.
Oh yeah, blessing you.
Freya is blessing you.
Okay.
You might get some good cards from the gold card coupon as well. You know, make sure you tag me if
Zero
you get any
buffs.
good cards.
Zero buffs.
Yeah, or just hit me up if you want a good finger to gacha it for you.
Okay, Abby will work for your
I'm a
gacha.
very fragrant fingers. Yeah, wangi.
So yeah, if you want good cards, put in hashtag zero buff. If you want good gacha, you can call it directly.
Call me if you want a good gacha.
Abigail, and I don't have any use.
Okay, I think this is a very perfect time to hear one or two words from the champion of, I mean, the winner of this match. So we'll throw it back to the host.
ขอบคุณนะครับสำหรับเหล่าแคสเตอร์ของเรานะครับตอนนี้ยินดีด้วยกับทาง Trinity Guild ด้วยนะครับ
Congratulations to Trinity Guild
โอ้โห
โอ้โห
เข้มข้นมากเมื่อกี้นี้
เข้มข้น
เสียง
เข้
ก
มข้น
รี๊ดดังฮอของเราเลยนะครับ
จริง
แต่ว่า
ค่ะ
ตอนนี้เดี๋ยวเราจะขยับไปทุงด้านนอกแล้ว เพราะว่าเราจะมีการมอบรางวัลนะครับหลายรางวัลเลยครับ We will have the raffle prize session outside this hall to give away many prizes which are มีอะไรบ้างครับ
ก็มีรางวัลนะคะ Huawei Mate 50 Pro one prize Huawei Watch GT4 41mm in white
And the
3
last prize?
prizes and the last prize is Huawei FreeBuds Pro 3 4 prizes
เพราะ
ว้าว
ฉะนั้นนะครับใครที่อยากมีโอกาสในการได้รับรางวัลนี้นะครับเดี๋ยวเตรียมฟังให้ดี เพราะว่ารางวัลอาจจะเป็นของคุณผู้โชคดี เดี๋ยวเราไปจับบริเวณด้านนอกหอกันนี้นะครับ
ใช่ค่ะสำหรับทุกท่านที่รับชมผ่านทางไลฟ์อยู่นะคะ เดี๋ยวเบรกสักครู่แล้วเดี๋ยวเรากลับมาพบกันนะคะในเซสชันถัดไปค่ะ alright so for those who watch live please stay tuned we will come back in a few minutes
See you soon
to be overcome. Mountains to be climbed. Dreams to be fulfilled. Worlds to be discovered. Beauty to be recognized. Problems to be solved. So, we keep exploring.
What color is it?
It's red.
What's red?
Red represents passion.
What can't stop us will make us explore more. Explore more, a nap gallery.
Ragnarok Origin Valhalla World Cup is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds and adventurers across all servers are gearing up for the ultimate clash. The tournament includes Guild League, eliminations, and offline grand finals. The Guild League and eliminations eliminations are based on the in-game Guild League. The 8 guilds of Bright Sun rank can participate in the Cross-Server League, Major League. In Major League, after each week's matches, summit points are awarded based on the rank and ranking. The top 32 guilds and points can advance to the eliminations. The ranking is based on their points earned in Cross-Server League, and they will compete in a single elimination bracket with matchups arranged as number 1 versus number 32, number 2 versus number 31, number 3 versus number 30, and so forth. The top 2 guilds from each division can advance to the offline grand finals. Offline grand finals are based on the in-game Dimension Drill, while the grand finals will feature a double elimination format. 8 guilds from 4 regions will be drawn into group matches, ensuring no guilds from the same region are in one group. The champion will ultimately be determined from these group matches. The first World Championship of Ragnarok Origin. Claim the crown in Ultimate Clashes.
Guilds across all servers gather at the offline Valhalla World Cup finals. Guilds engage in thrilling match, the strongest from the servers prevail. The final 2 guilds have emerged, now they are gearing for their last battle. Let's take a look at their journey thus far. Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau. Advancing guilds, Zhongsha, Mohua, and Cha RGC. 42 advanced match, Zhongsha, Mohua overtook their opponents with plenty of HP to spare. Cha RGC made a comeback even though Hashi Lochi had control of all the tablets. Cha RGC commanders used a pincer attack to close off Hashi Lochi space. The teamwork and extraordinary performance of the top guild members, Cha RGC successfully defeat Hashi Lochi. In the end, the one with the most HP is the winner. Advancing guilds, Frontera 1 and Monarch. Frontera 1 versus Sloot. Frontera 1's commander split up the force to successfully defend 2 tablets. Using strong teamwork and members, Frontera 1 took home the win. Home versus Monarch, a memorable second match. Although Monarch had the early advantage, Home did fall behind and made a close match. With 10 minutes left, Home tried to occupy all the tablets. At the crucial moment, Monarch stayed calm and concentrate its force to break through the defense and occupy the tablets. Monarch won the match with a slight advantage. Advancing guilds, Trinity and Boba Cats. 42 advanced match, Trinity versus Eternity. We force mainly concentrate on the Moon and Star tablet to defend. Occasionally, an assault force would be sent to ambush the Sun tablet, forcing the opponent to return to defend. Eternity seemed a little weak facing Trinity's change tactics, and in the end, Trinity won the game with a large HP advantage. Legion versus Boba Cats, thrilling match. Boba Cats use a fast attack and capture strategy, consistently avoid big battles. Whenever the opponent chooses to engage directly, Boba Cats would retreat and shift to another point. With excellent command and seamless coordination among guild members, Boba Cats advanced 2-0. Advancing guilds, Zhongsha and Tiao Wan Wan Ulta Genta. Tiao Wan Wan Ulta Genta are a formidable force. Their team fights and tactics allow them to dominate opponents, dealing huge damage through kills and captures. In both the 8-4 and 42 matches, their damage output and kill numbers far exceeded their opponent, securing easy victories. In the 42 match, Zhongsha used their superior combat abilities to inflict half damage on their origin, seizing control of the tablets early on. In the sub-battlefield, Zhongsha easily defeat the monster, maintaining their lead. In the final moments, Dream Orange counterattack and gained control of all tablets. However, the early disadvantage could be overcome, and Zhongsha ultimately emerged victorious. The Valhalla World Cup party is about to begin. Are you all ready? Gather around the strongest guild worldwide and join crowd and cheering for our grand finals.
2024 with Ragnarok of Rage and tournaments leveling up in style. 4 exciting events that'll keep your battles raging. Outing Cup, a spectacle of fervor, honor, and grandeur. 150 versus 150 Guild League gameplay, where teamwork and tactics collide in epic combat. The Champion Guild receives exclusive rewards, including the Champion Mount, the customized honor ring, and the prestigious event trophy. Valkyrie Cup focuses on fair competition, a competition with 5 versus 5 team clashes. Dish the power stakes, pick your favorite character, and let the games begin. Everyone's invited. And we're even taking the party offline to cities near you. Cash prizes are up for grabs. Thor Cup, 10 versus 10 showdowns. Each guild can be split into 2 teams of 5. Pick your map and let the ban and big games begin. And now our first World Championship. Valhalla is the pinnacle of ROO tournaments. The best guilds worldwide are gearing up for ultimate clash. Offline events, crazy competition, and the quest for the mightiest guild on the planet. Who's gonna take the crown? Stay tuned! It's gonna be legendary!
There are many challenges waiting to be overcome. Mountains to be climbed. Dreams to be fulfilled. Worlds to be discovered. Beauty to be recognized. Problems to be solved. So, we keep exploring.
What color is it?
It's red.
What's red?
Red represents passion.
What can't stop us will make us explore more. Explore more, a nap gallery.
สู่แมตช์สุดท้ายของวันนี้แล้วนะครับผม
Woo!
โอ้
All right, welcome everyone back to the last match.
ถูกต้องครับ
ค่ะ
สำหรับครั้งนี้นะครับถือว่าตั้งแต่ต้นจนถึงตอนนี้นะครับดุเดือดทุกแมตช์เลยครับคุณเองกี้
แล้วก็ดุเดือดมากขึ้นเรื่อยๆนะคะ เพราะว่าแต่ละแมตช์เนี่ยเขาก็เริ่มมีการขับเคี่ยวกันด้วยกลยุทธ์ต่างๆเนาะแล้วก็ทีมเวิร์กที่ดีนะคะ วันนี้เนี่ยก็เดินทางมาถึงแมตช์สุดท้ายแล้วนะคะ แต่ก่อนที่เราจะเข้าสู่แมตช์ของเรานะ
ครั
คะ
บผม
อยากจะขอบคุณสปอนเซอร์ผู้ทำให้เกิดงานนี้ก่อนนะคะ so first I would like to express my gratitude to all our sponsors so first thank you to Joy Maker
Gravity Game Hub
Huawei App Gallery more to explore on App Gallery
One universe, one amazing adventure.
AOC #1 gaming monitor in the world.
And Razer Go, whatever you play, pay with Razer Go.
Thank you so much. All
เอา
right.
ละตอนนี้ถึง
กลับมา
ช่วงเวลา
ที่
สำคัญแล้วนะครับ ขยับ
ค่ะ
ไปดีกว่า เพราะว่าเรากำลังจะเข้าสู่แมตช์สำคัญของวันนี้อีกหนึ่งแมตช์นะครับ
ใช่
สำหรับ
แล้ว
ทีมแรกของเราเป็นใครครับ
ขออนุญาตนะคะพาทุกคนมาเจอกับทีมแรกของเราสำหรับกิลฟอนเทราวันวู้
โอ้โห สัญลักษณ์นะครับเป็นมังกรสีดำพร้อมบินมาโฉบเฉี่ยวนะครับ สร้างความน่าเกรงขามให้กับคู่ต่อสู้ครับ
แล้ววันนี้เนี่ยเขาก็แข่งที่เมนสเตจกันมานะคะ หลายแมตช์แล้ว
ใช่แล้ว
ถือว่าคุ้นชินแล้วกับสเตจหลักของเรา มาดูกันว่า
อีกทีมหนึ่งก็คุ้นชินเหมือนกันนะครั
ใช่แล้วนะคะ
So please make some noise to welcome Gil Monarch
ขอเสียงด้วยค่ะ
สัญลักษณ์เขาก็เป็นรูปก็อดซิลล่านะ
ดุ
เห
ดั
มือน นแบ
ไม่
บ
แพ้กัน ใหญ่
สัตว์ระ
เจ
ดับ
อ
บิ๊
ใหญ่
กๆมาเจอใหญ่ใช่
ใช่แล้วนะคะ
สนุกแน่นอน เพื่อจะมาลุ้นกันว่าใครจะได้เข้าไปสู่รอบพรุ่งนี้เก็บคะแนนได้ดีที่สุดเป็น upper นะครับ แล้วก็เดี๋ยวเรามาดูว่าใครจะสามารถสร้างตำนานในวันนี้ได้
ใช่แล้วลุ้นจริง ๆ นะคะ เพราะว่าถือว่าเป็น World Cup ครั้งแรกของเราเลยก็ว่าได้นะคะ เพราะฉะนั้นไม่รอช้าค่ะ ขออนุญาตส่งต่อให้กับแคสเตอร์ของเราค่ะ I send it to you our casters
Thank you so much to our wonderful hosts as usual, and back with us again Abigail, Nikki, and Ciro for the last match of the very first day of Valhalla World Cup Ragnarok All Region. Are you ready, guys?
I'm super ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the last match of the evening, and we will be giving you guys the upper bracket, right?
Yes, it is the upper bracket finals here. We've got two teams from Southeast Asia. Frontera one going up against Monarch, and this is technically a rematch between for the Odin Cup Season 2, where
Yeah.
both of these teams also met in the finals.
Yes.
Exactly, but this time will be different because there's no highest DP.
Yeah.
Who plays with highest DP? Who plays better with players with the most DPs? Everyone is the same.
Yeah, everyone's playing on equal ground here, and you know, there's still like the haunting fact, you know, where 5 of them couldn't kill Taskwalker in
Yes,
Hard Clash.
yes.
That will forever be living in their mind, and this time he's gonna be even harder to kill. He's playing a Wanderer, and I'm pretty sure Monarch will do anything they can to avoid
Of course.
playing,
Taskwalker.
avoid Taskwalker and also card contest.
Of course, of course. And you know, Monarch and Frontera One, since they came from the same server, meaning to say they've been playing for so long, they've been going up against one another in different tournaments, and now,
Absolutely.
even though it's the same, I mean the accounts are max, all of the accounts are max. It's you know, this is a friendly match, even though they have a different lineup. So that's really exciting to look forward to, dear viewers, because of the difference when it comes to the lineup and not because of the DP, like what you mentioned.
Exactly. I mean, it is the fair play between every single participant, especially the top 8 players in this Valhalla World Cup, even though it's already 6 teams left. And I'm talking about the teams that match. I mean, it bring us to the usual memories, our routinities.
Yes, that is correct. Almost the same, honestly, just the number of sorcerer. Because for Frontera 1, they have 4. On the other hand, for Monarch, four. For Monarch, they have 3, but they do have Warlock. Is it 3?
3 sorcerers and one warlock for the
okay.
side of Monarch. They were talking. I was overhearing them talk about,
Okay.
you know,
Give us gossip.
Ow.
Gossip.
Ow.
Give some juice.
It's drop.
they were talking
go.
about they had to reveal their secret weapon, which was the warlock from Papa Bear in the first game. So, you know, now everybody knows how strong that the warlock can be in this situation, especially if they build it properly. So team deathmatch is going to be important to see how they open things up with. It's going to be the usual here for Frontera 1, who hasn't really done so well in the team deathmatch portion.
True.
They've been losing the team deathmatch matches a lot of times, in fact.
Honestly. That's why I'm thinking if they're gonna deploy Team 2 for deathmatch, could be a possible solution to the problem. But I think they're gonna stick. I think they're gonna stick with the usual lineup for team deathmatch.
Yeah, Papa Bear, Shmoo, Yayan, Vincier, and Smashy will be playing there for the side of Monarch, while on the side of Frontera 1, we did see Penton,
Yes.
Bonbon, Antiques,
Yes.
and Taskwalker, and one more.
I forgot.
Ideas.
Ideas.
The genetic will be for the side of Frontera 1.
Wow, what an opening for the last match or game, series of the evening. You're correct. We have Ideas, Taskwalker, Antiques, Penton, and Bon. There we have Papa Bear, Shmoo, Yayan, Vincier, Smashy, AOS. What are your thoughts, Abby?
Well, this is going to be very fun for me because of watching our Southeast Asia representative in the very first game, and especially talking about the deathmatch. This will maybe decide the fate of each Frontera 1 or Monarch itself. So let the game begins between the Frontera 1 versus Monarch. Who will win the very first team deathmatch?
Let the games begin indeed, as they are diving straight into the battlefield. Are they gonna split up? Are they gonna stick together? Let's see how they use their sigils. Oblivions are being dropped straight away, trying to catch them out, split them up. Antiques, the Auroras are being dropped down as well. Looks like he's gonna be sticking together. Smashy's caught out. Yayan as well. Here comes the Polar Knights. Taskwalker taking a lot of damage already. Bon on towards the edge, trying to stand on towards the outside. Not enough follow-up damage. No SP for everybody for the side of Monarch. Antiques will fall. No resurrection coming up from him, and they're gonna lose their first member already.
Almost. Taskwalker! Almost gonna go down. If ever that's going to be the first time I'll be seeing Taskwalker die. Papa Bear at the midst of everything. He has 2 bodyguards. You can see always
Papa
protecting
Bear
Papa
going for Bon dropping down very low. Able to back off. Taskwalker gets a kill onto a Shmoo. Shmoo is down. That's their priest. Papa Bear is gonna fall. The resurrection does come true. 14-14 right now. The score is still evenly tied there. Antiques will fall. That's gonna be another kill going towards the way of Monarch. 54 seconds left remaining.
Very neck and neck, very close to one another. Yayan looking for a target. Antiques. Will Antiques see it? But Bon to the rescue. Papa
Bear is there. Papa Bear is there. Papa Bear trying to go for a kill towards Antiques.
Doesn't have SP.
No, Inasi, that's always been the problem for Warlocks. Papa Bear.
Even
Antiques is gone. Papa Bear's gonna fall. Ideas is gonna die as well. 14-14.
Shmoo doesn't have an SP.
Yayan gets a kill on towards Bon. Taskwalker is locking down Vincier right now. 13-13. 23 seconds left. It is still too close to call.
13-13, really close. But we can see everyone's just running all about, looking for someone to target, looking for someone to actually
Ideas,
die.
Ideas is low.
Penton is actually supporting Ideas.
Basilica is coming out. Penton keeping him alive. What a play coming from Penton. And who won?
I think it's the blue team. Is it the blue team? Yeah.
Frontera
what?
won.
I really thought.
No, Monarch won.
I really thought, honestly, it was the blue team. But since we're showing Monarch,
not sure.
I'm quite confused, honestly, because it's 13-13.
The score was tied.
Yes, it's 13-13, and I honestly did not see the current kills. But what's really important with that match is that I saw how important SP is.
Exactly.
Especially for Shmoo, because he's the one actually taking care of Papa Bear. And if it doesn't have...
Frontera 1 to the first game.
Yep.
Yeah, Frontera 1, the blue team. You know, if Shmoo doesn't have an SP, he wasn't able to resurrect Papa Bear, and that's the reason why they have remaining 13 HP.
Yeah, that was, I mean, a very close fight on both
Super,
sides.
super.
It's a very super close one.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, I thought it was Monarch who won the very first game, but the thing about that, Project One closing the last kill is just crazy. I mean, like it's less than 1 second.
Yeah, because even though the scores are tied, Shmoo wasn't able to actually resurrect. The reason behind is that they do not have enough SP. Meaning to say, Tazwalker and his team, they're really on point when it comes to depleting the SP of those particular players, Shmoo and Papa Bear. They just are having a hard time getting SP. Especially they only have one Sork, and that is Yayan. And if you're also minding your own SP, you need that, right?
Yeah, you gotta constantly keep that up there, which makes it really hard
True.
to use it together.
True, that is correct. Now we can see here the kills. Yayan has 2. Shmoo has 1. On the other hand, 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah,
So it goes down to...
no, 4. Huh?
No, it's not really the same, but I think it's always down to one very last moment during that way. Because in terms of the powers of how they execute this lineup is pretty much the same in the very first team deathmatch. But let's give an applause first to again and again Tazwalker as the MVP.
Look at the damage. Insane. 52.85 million damage just by a single player.
Yeah, we're talking about, how flexible that the Wanderers can be. They can be the semi DPS, they can be the support, and he's really doing really well here for Tazwalker. I mean, this is his second MVP.
I cannot count.
Third.
Third MVP.
Yeah, third MVP.
I feel like he has been MVP all along. It has been so long, Tazwalker. We've been seeing his name, always here at the MVP counter. But that was the most crucial for me because it was the closest fight ever.
Yeah. Because the momentum was less than 1 second. I believe it's like a 0.50.
Super.
And I mean, it's super. I mean, to be honest, I was noticed that the winner of the first deathmatch is the Frontier one because of the asset.
because of the cameraman.
Because of the cameraman.
And David and I was like, isn't it blue team?
What was happening? But talking about the next map, I think if we consider what happened on the recent match between these two teams, card contest and also Shapeshift Off is the two maps that they need to take care of. I just mentioned that before.
Here we go. Shapeshift once again here for the side of Frontier 1. Ruthless, Q times Sub Dot, Sasa, PPIR, and the 3-Eye God will be playing in this map for the side of Frontier 1. This allows Monarch to be able to counter the lineup for their side, but it's pretty much the same thing. No Warlock here. There's there's no Warlock for the side of Frontera 1. So, now for Monarch, they can decide, do we want to put in Papa Bear in this map, or are we going to switch things up? Are we going to play with Solitary Kin as well as the rest of the teams, the rest of the players in the secondary round, or would they want to play back with Papa Bear?
Yeah, they have a lot of options because they will be the second team to actually, they weren't the team to actually
select the map.
Select or choose the map there.
Oh,
but they're gonna go for
Papa Bear.
Team 2, but they will be using Papa Bear and Shmoo in the combination here.
Yep, it's gonna be Bulalo. No.
Oh no.
Yes. No.
They're changing.
The white team or the black team? Are they playing the white team or the black team? They're sticking to it.
What kind of strategy is this? What kind of decision making is this?
It is Shapeshift, which is great for Papa Bear because there's so much room for him to move around.
Yes.
That's what he's been really looking for, is the ability to be able to go in and go out with the teleport. And that he was able to win in the previous round against the first round that we saw today. So Papa Bear hoping to do the same thing once again.
But the problem during that previous match is that they're lacking the SP. And Frontera 1, they have 2 sorcerers.
Yep.
And now it's just Yayan once again. Let's find out if Vincer will be able to actually control people from Frontera 1 because we know how Ruthless plays.
Yeah.
Ruthless has been the MVP, right, Abby?
He was.
Yes, he was. And this is going to be a momentum also for
True.
Monarch to, you know, sort of like utilize the Papa Bear like we saw before. And it is really crucial to make Monarch even in this score with Frontera 1. So I believe this championship off is one of the momentum they can secure 1 point. So let's the game begin.
Let the games begin indeed. This is Frontera 1 taking the lead in this best of 7 series so far. But Monarch has been absolutely huge in these shape-shift ops maps, and we want to keep our eyes on Papa Bear. How well is he going to be able to play? How well is he going to go in and out back line? Ruthless going for the kill. Oh, he catches up Papa Bear with the Bewitch. That means he's going to stack up the damage.
Shmoo's there. Don't worry. Nothing to fear. Shmoo is here, Vincer. He has 2 bodyguards. It's only Shmoo and Vincer.
Oh, Ongtek Samta turns into an MVP. I can't see what MVP it is. It looks like it's a Garm for the side of Frontera 1. That's going to be a lot of damage being missed out there as Gyutan Subdot trying to do his best to survive. Vincer as well, just dropping the flash. Papa Bear dropping low.
Papa Bear.
Sasa dropping low.
Almost, but still being sustained there. Sasa, no SP.
Oh,
critically low.
huge Oblivion. Huge Oblivion catching on everybody. But Papa Bear and Shmoo able to back off just in time. Ruthless trying to delay it. He is a dark illusion.
He's actually zoning Papa Bear.
Exactly, he's just trying to keep them away from the rest of his team. Vincer's gonna fall. Sasa gets the first kill for the side of Frontera 1 as they're gonna start from Smashy in some trouble. Sasa continuing to chip him down, but it's very difficult to bring down a Wanderer. He's just so tanky with so much sustain.
And look at PPIR. Just bonding and supporting his teammates. Very, very wise of PPIR. Vincer caught in the middle of anything. I wish that he will be able to at least control someone,
PPIR
but everything's just having a hard time right now. Papa Bear going after the support.
Yeah, he was trying to aim down PPIR. PPIR able to just teleport away just in time. Leap of faith, keep him alive. Yayan in the middle of everybody. Oh, they find PPIR. PPIR out of SP. He has to back off here.
I think the same situation for Shmoo because Shmoo is also out of SP.
Yeah, all these SP fights are becoming very difficult. Yayan, he might be in a good spot here, locking down Ruthless and the Chi God. Gyutan Subdot on towards the backline, trying to free them. Is there enough damage?
Sasa, no SP to spare Papa Bear, just running for his life.
Papa
Will be
Bear
able to
has to get
sustain
out.
those.
Papa Bear
is there, but 3-Eye God as well. Papa Bear was able to actually get away from that.
Oh, the Flame Arbiter is coming out there for Papa Bear, doing a lot of damage. They have to back off. They can't fight in this area. Sasa dropping down very low already. The AoEs are huge coming from Papa Bear, but not enough damage to finish them off. Here comes the Hell Plants. Here come the Whooping Vines. Oh, the Card Tornadoes really creating a lot of havoc as well. Here as the 3-Eye God trying to keep them alive as long as possible.
They don't have SPs. That's the problem, and that's really hard. Sasa critically low.
Sasa dropping low. Sasa is gonna fall. No, Osiris card is blocked there from Sasa. He's trying to survive. Is he gonna fall? Yes, he is. Papa Bear gets the kill on through Sasa.
2 to 3. Very, very close fight here. Papa Bear now roaming around looking for another target together with Vincer and Shmoo. This trio. Another target, and I think if they were able to get Sasa, probably it's going to be Sasa once again.
Yeah, and they're gonna continue doing on here, trying to isolate the fights. Papa Bear getting the kill. Ruthless is gonna fall. Osiris card is proc from the side of Ruthless, but he falls once again. The Hellflank keeps in there in position. Sasa is in trouble as well. Papa Bear dropping low. He needs his support. Where is Shmoo? Shmoo, save me! Papa Bear says.
Shmoo, where are you, Vincer? It's already there to bodyguard. Papa Bear, Gyutan Subdot looking for a target together with PPI are joining in the battle as well. But Smashy here is the is it a bloody murder?
It's a bloody knight here. Sasa is the bloody knight. He uses the storm of blood to try and create some AoE distraction and DPS. Smashy taking a lot of damage from it, but he's gonna be able to back off just in time. The Bewitch really annoying there. He's trying to look for Papa there or Smashy, but he turns into a Garm this time, trying to take the fight head on. Gyutan Subdot turns to an MVP as well, as it is Monarch taking the lead right now, still holding on to the lead. 2 to 7 right now.
1 minute
and they're all gonna focus on becoming MVPs.
I think so too.
They want to run, they want to survive, they want to
Yeah,
escape, and that's what Papa Bear, they're protecting him the best they can.
Super protection coming from his teammates. I mean, everyone's just going near Papa Bear right now. But Papa Bear has also transformed.
Yeah, Papa Bear turns into a guard, which means that he's slightly tankier.
Oh.
Not going to be a lot too much damage here.
True.
Vincier turns into a MVP as well. And
Every one of them.
every one of them is just running around as an MVP. Papa Bear turned into a guard. Oh, here comes the Terminal Wings. Can he back out? Papa Bear is in some trouble. If Papa Bear dies here, he might be able to turn things around.
Smashies together with him, 2 against 3, make it 4. Will they be able to sustain this? Where are the other players coming from Monarch Guild?
Oh, the frozen worlds of Oblivious. Papa Bear might be in some trouble. He cannot teleport. He's dropping down. Oh, he's still alive. He walks into a ball. He walks into a ball. Papa Bear, he walks into the MVP. And he stays in someone like, oh my God.
What an intense battle out of this world. Everyone, that's just game number 2. And now Monarch will be tying up the series, Abby.
I want to say that Shepson's Ops is always become the map on top of your mind if you wanna against Monarch.
Oh my God.
Because the Papa Bear is just
You see, Papa Bear
troublesome.
he was dying, right?
He was dying.
He was worth 5 points. If they
Yes,
got the
yes,
kill,
worth.
they would have gotten the win. But then the orb spawned in his face. He walked into the orb,
And
got
he-
full HP again.
He became a guard.
And already become a Garm. And it creates
Sometimes
even more trouble.
Sometimes it's also a matter of luck.
That was crazy.
The Lady of Fortune just hugged him.
True.
Like if you can see that, we can watch the replay. He was dying. We were
It
Almost.
definitely almost died.
Oh,
And there's
wow.
no Shmoo, there's no Vincent.
There's no support for him. He was pretty much dead.
Smashy.
Unless the orb spawned in his face and he walked into it.
And it felt like that moment was truly it was a fate for him.
And I think like Frontera was like face palm. I mean, what are the odds to spawn
That was
the
crazy.
scroll or the orb there, right? What are the odds? And whoever kills Papa Bear will get 5 points.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
well, to be honest, that's why you need to avoid shapeshift ops if you face against a Monarch. That's what I said before the game begins, before the map is decided. But for one thing for sure, I think for Frontera 1, they actually did a very good job, to be honest. They tried their best to counterattack it, to counterattack the Monarch itself by chasing Papa Bear.
Have you seen
over again.
Have you seen Ruthless on how Ruthless has been zoning Papa Bear? That's so crazy. Cause
That's what I'm talking about.
focus. You have to be focused with your goal.
Yes, and also, if we mention about how long Papa Bear was chased by players from Frontera 1, it took almost the whole game. It's almost the whole game. But the one thing is, it is not about how far or maybe how many SP that Papa Bear has, but it always down to a very single moment.
And with that,
whenever Papa Bear able to secure a good positioning, whenever Papa Bear has already have enough space to release the nuke.
yeah, and with
that
that, we
moment
have
was
to
a
really
game changer.
commend the support. It's always been Vincere and Smoosh, right?
Yeah, and then Smashy, the winner from Monarch as the MVP for the second game. It is not a Papa Bear, unfortunately, but we can see the only moment that secured a win for Monarch. It's from Papa Bear.
Turning into Garm.
Oh, that
2
was-
years ago, I'm like sort of like mind blowing to see that.
From being a Garm and then transforming back to his form,
and
human
then
form.
turning back into a guard.
And then run away with that.
I mean, everyone's just focused firing him because
Yeah,
they know that
they know that
the
they kill
scroll-
him, they would be able to win.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why every single player from Frontera 1 was marched towards the Papa Bear. Oh, that's a Papa Bear, that's a Papa Bear. But sadly, it would be a different case if the Lady Fortune who supports him.
Game number 3.
This is game number 3.
Game number 3.
It's tied up between both of these guilds right now. 1-1 score. Monarch able to strike back in the Shapeshift Ops. And this time it is their map selection again. So are they going to go for Shapeshift Ops? No. They're going back for their tried and tested blood and gold.
Archikin's team. I think it's
Yes.
Archikin's time.
Black team
The black
assemble.
team time to shine right now. We have Solitary Kin, Raid Boss, Emin, and Bululu, and Archikins. But of course, Frontera and Abby, they're also good when it comes to blood and gold.
Yeah. Blood and Gold is one of the most balanced map in terms of this match between Frontera 1 versus a Monarch, because every single deployment that these two teams deploy will give them a very good outcome. And we've seen that before many times.
Yeah, they are actually close to one another right now. Even though Monarch has quite a problem when it comes to protecting Papa Bear, because Papa Bear was really, squishy. At least they were able to answer to that kind of problem. And now we have here, will it be Tazwalker's team? Is this already locked,
No,
Zero?
not locked
not
yet.
yet.
They might switch things around here. Are they going to play with Taskwalker? Are they going to play with Ruthless and Yutam Subdol? Let's wait and see. I mean, they do know that Monarch is running around with a plant genetic. They know the strategy, so now it's down to how Frontera will decide to try and counter it. Looks like they will be sticking on
With this.
to the Taskwalker,
Yeah, I think so too.
Taskwalker's team.
Because I think like Ruthless team is dedicated on shutting down Papa Bear. So if Papa Bear's team is not playing, I think it's also wise for Ruthless team to actually chill for a bit. And now we have Ideas, Taskwalker, and Tix Penton, and a Bon. I think two Sorcerer, a Sustain there, a Control. Taskwalker here being a DPS could be really good. If they can gather coins, they can sustain their lives, then that could be a good strategy.
Yep, it's gonna be tough to see how Frontera 1 can counteract and play against Bulalu. I mean, we've seen how annoying that the Whooping Vines can be in this specific map, especially with how Monarch plays.
True.
They just ignore the fights, they go for the coin straight away and try and just run around, use the plants to create some space and also create, just become a lot of distractions here. Monarch looking like, they're smelling blood in the air.
Yes, and then the first Blood and Gold between Frontera 1 versus Monarch. Who will win the third game? Let's check it out!
Here at Blood and Gold, let's go! This is the game number 3, and we're already tied up the series. Taskwalker here pulling Solitary Kin, but still also really tanky. No damage, no one's dying, everyone's being sustained. Bulelu doesn't have an SP though.
Yep, Ideas dropping down very low there. But he doesn't have a lot of coins to see, so he's a-okay here. They're really focusing down the Goblin. They're down to 60% health here. Solitary Kin in the middle of everybody. He's trying to help them out. Taskwalker trying to disrupt them towards the backlines. Looks like the coins are still neck and neck for both sides. Frontera 1 getting a little bit more coins for themselves.
11 coins to 7. They are focused on the game. They do not want clashes or anything. They are playing how Monarch is playing. They're adapting.
Exactly. Yep, 15 to 13. It is still very neck and neck here. Goblin, 20% health left. They really want to focus it down.
Almost about to go down there together with Taskwalker. We see a lot of Oblivions, a lot of Terminal Wings as well.
More coins
and
dropping.
Frozen Worlds.
Oh,
and there you go.
Monarch, slight lead.
22.
Slight lead right now. 2-point lead for the side. Can they get a bit more? 27-29. Oh, it's 26. So close. 28-29. Oh, 30-30. 30-30 on both sides.
Archik is in the middle. Emin as well. And he's going after Emin. Need to sustain their Solitary Kin.
Solitary Kin.
They're being scattered.
Oh no, this is not a good place for Solitary Kin. He's gonna fall. The coins come down. Oh, and Teeks actually dies as well. So the coins are being traded. Both sides. Penton, there's a coin right next to you. Pick it up. Pick it up. He picks it up here. 38 to 28.
Looking for a kill, looking for a coin. But Bon doesn't have any. They have to figure out who to target. 18 seconds, 32 to 28.
Oh, they need 4 more coins. At least 2 more to tie things up. Can they get a kill here? Ideas? No, not the target you want to go for as well. Oh, Frontera 1, they're going to steal it away.
Stacking.
Oh, they're going to get enough.
Oh.
I get Teeks.
No.
And Teeks dies. And Teeks dies. Can they pick it up? No, not enough.
Oh, 31 to 29. Super close match. And in that nick of a time, what a clutch play coming coming from Frontera 1.
Yes, and it was a very good kill from Frontera 1 who execute the very crucial players to make the gap between the coins. I mean,
True.
it was very intense while
Super,
they're
super,
collecting
super.
the coins. I mean, it was also my very first time to see 30 against 30 coins.
I feel like
that was never happened in my history in Ragnarok origin.
this is not the grand finals, right?
This is the upper bracket finals.
This is the upper bracket
And
finals.
these guilds are showing us why it's meant to be the upper bracket finals.
Exactly.
Down to the wire, 31 to 29. It could have been anybody's game towards the end.
Every second matters.
Honestly, if they were able to pick up the coins from Antiques, they could have at least tied it up.
Exactly.
But the problem here is that they've already killed Antiques before.
Yes.
Meaning to say
Oh.
Antiques doesn't have any coins.
He doesn't have enough to make a difference
yes.
there.
So they could have. You've seen how Ideas went to Penton together with Taskwalker. That trio stack, meaning to say they want to guard the coins. No one went after them.
Yes, and then also they want to prevent something, something bad because they
They
know
do
how
have
it is about.
Basilica.
Yeah, they could have Basilica to save, keep everyone alive.
Yeah.
On both sides.
That's
I mean,
why they
Portera one.
stacking.
Yeah, they were trying to cast a Basilica, but I think it was just constantly being cancelled because, Whooping Vines coming from
Yeah.
Bulalu. There's a lot of ways to cancel the Basilica. That was
I
absolutely
remember
huge.
that there's also like plants and
Yeah.
grasses in their area where they stacked.
Yeah, so they're like trying to stop. They know that they just need to cast the Basilica and they win. And Monarch tried their very best to stop that from happening. They got the kill on towards Antiques, who unfortunately had the lowest amount of coins for their entire team. Look at that. If he has one here, it means that he only had 2 before he died. So
Yes, true.
he didn't lose too many coins to the opponent's side.
But how can you even kill Penton?
It's way too hard. I mean,
Even
Archbishops,
Taz Walker.
those are very hard targets to go for.
True.
Monarch almost got the win,
I mean,
but
look at
Penton,
Penton.
MVP in this game. I mean, walking around with 12 coins, not dying, able to keep his teammates alive is super important in this map, and he has been able to do it to perfection.
Yes, and also not to mention the other players who are from Frontera 1 who protects this Benson guy to keep securing the coins, to keep holding the coins until the very last second. And I think this is going to be very intense because each time we see every second inside the game, I don't know why it's always everyone's game.
True.
Just way too close. I mean,
That's why
both
I'm
these
asking
skills.
if this is the grand finals. I was asking because it definitely looked like the grand finals for me. Because amongst all the games, this one's the closest, this one's the most intense, and this one's the most, potential of a comeback.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, both games, in fact, like it could have gone either way towards the end. We couldn't know. It's way too close to call, and of course, like right now it's scored 2-1 right now. Monarch is slightly behind in terms of points, but hey, the next map is Team Deathmatch, so they can try and strike back there.
Yeah, I mean for Team Deathmatch, Monarch probably have a bigger chance to secure points to make the score even to a +2. But I think this is going to be slightly different for Frontera 1 because we always remember that Frontera 1 never lose twice.
Never. I feel like I'm kind of thinking if they're gonna use Archikin's team for the deathmatch, what are the implications if they deploy the team 2? Or the black team? Is it the black team?
The black team, they can play there. I think it is still plenty of deployment counts on both ends. I think Taskwalker has entered 3 times already.
Taz Walker? Was he present during the second match?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't
Sorry,
think
no.
so. I don't think so. It's the second. Yeah, he is absolutely on the second map.
So this is, if he enters here in the deathmatch, that's their last entry here for Taskwalker. So they have,
And I think they're saving Taz Walker for the card contest.
But I think, as long as I remember, Papa Bear is run out of time.
Papa Bear has one more.
Has one more.
Yes.
So he's keep the deception off.
And we know.
The blood and gold.
I mean, no.
He's keep the blood and gold. Papa Bear.
But for the death match, you don't want to deploy Papa Bear at death match.
No, it's way too small. You don't want to play him in that map. You want to play him bigger maps.
That's why I'm
the
thinking of
Wonder.
Archikin's team.
Yeah, Archikin, Solitary Kin, use that lineup in this match. And then once Taskwalker is out of entries, that's when you play Clark contest against them because they don't have Taskwalker on that map anymore.
Yes.
But they have a Papa Bear.
Yeah, exactly. They have the Papa Bear to help because in card clash, people like to to clump around.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
the
they're
crash.
near the car.
That's where the Warlock comes into play. That's when the Warlock is the most efficient. That's why they need to save Papa Bear here, use up Taskwalker's deployment count, and try and get a win. You know, that's what maybe Frontera 1 is thinking as well. And
Yeah, I was about to
that's
say
maybe
that.
why we might not see Taskwalker in this map. They want to save him
Saving
and play with Ruthless, play with Three-Eye God, play with PPIR
I think so too.
in this map, and try and get the win there.
I think so too. Like a rematch from the previous match.
Yeah.
Those two teams would be playing again because they wanna save them for the game number 5. And it goes to show that this is definitely a mind games. It's not just about like deploying whoever you wanna deploy. It's a matter of conserving the right people on the right maps.
Yeah, or maybe we wouldn't see card contest. That's one possibility.
Could be.
These two teams are freaking good.
I mean,
on playing.
Taskwalker.
Yeah, the Taskwalker. They have Monarch itself have Papa Bear. So I mean, like it's like a no-brainer if you want to jump into a map that you knew that your opponent is actually good at it.
Yeah.
So probably that's just the possibility that we wouldn't see the card contest because, well, yeah, you need to count again and again. If I were Frontera 1, deploying a Taskwalker in the very last moment is a crucial one. Same goes with Papa Bear. So I don't think for this deathmatch, a Taskwalker will deploy it.
Yeah, definitely. I think they'll definitely be playing with Ruthless in this map.
Yeah.
And if they won't be deploying Taskwalker, would this be a perfect time for Monarch to deploy Papa Bear?
No, Papa Bear has his last entry.
Still no. It's still a no.
Well, deploying Taskwalker into the team deathmatch could be 1 point for Frontera 1 or either for Monarch. But one thing for sure, if Frontera 1 decide to deploy Taskwalker, it means they have something else with the other lineups that hasn't been shown up until right now.
That's the only reason if they're gonna deploy this team once again, because this is going to be their last deployment count. On the other hand, this is what we're talking about. What?
White team.
This is what we're talking about. If Taskwalker won't be deployed on game number 4, then it's a perfect time for Papa Bear to actually play. But they got debated because Taskwalker has been deployed.
Yeah, this is not looking good here for Monarch. I mean, they played with this exact lineup earlier on, and it didn't work out for them. But wow, God,
I mean,
gonna
it
be
was
hard.
close. It was close.
It was close. I mean, towards the end. Oh no!
Oh,
Last minute switch. Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise, baby! And this is Valhalla World Cup.
And this is
final.
what you guys thought.
Yeah.
This is what you guys
Well,
thought.
to be honest, for me, this is one of the most reasonable thing that Monarch can do. But let's see what will happen if Frontera 1 lose this deathmatch.
They still have an advantage. I mean, that's gonna be just like a tie.
It is still a tie, but
Probably,
that Taskwalker has no more entries. That's the biggest thing. This entire party from the side of
No
Frontera
more.
1 has no more entries, which means that Monarch can decide and choose which team, which player is good at whatever map that they decide, and they get to switch things around.
But if Frontera 1 will be able to tie the series like 3-3, they can refresh, right?
Yes, but it has to reach that point here. This is the all-important deathmatch. Deathmatch number 2 to decide who takes the win. Solitary King taking a lot of damage there from the side of Ideas. Ideas almost bursting him down here. Bonbon in some trouble. Bonbon is gonna fall. Gets focused down here. Trying to survive the best he can. Dropping down very low.
Almost about to go down.
He does fall. Solitary King will be the one to get a kill onto his Bonbon, but gets
But will be
resurrected immediately. That's gonna be another death there.
Oh, Bonbon! Nice resurrection coming from Penton. Solitary King, not yet enough. Looking for more targets. Gonna be Ideas. Will they be able to hold Ideas though?
Yep,
It's a
Ideas
genetic.
being locked down here by Emma. They're trying to go for the kill. He has no more sustain. Bonbon trying to back him up, but Raid Boss and Ideas really just shutting him down right now.
True.
Taskwalker is here
the rescue.
to back his team up. There goes the Abyss and Prison, trying to keep them alive, trying to sustain them. Archikins in the middle of everybody soaking up so much damage. Bonbon in some trouble as well. Gets locked down on the other hand. No, Solitary King chasing down Ideas as well as Penton.
Everyone's so healthy right now.
Yep, Eman giving
no
chase
one
as well.
is dying. Everyone's just running, looking for a target, looking for someone to focus fire.
Eman dropping low.
Almost about to go, but he will be back. We're also seeing a lot of skills, a lot of frozen bursts, a lot of even the
Ideas
help
dropping
lens
very
as
low,
well.
and Teeks has to watch out.
Whoa,
Ideas does fall.
Ideas!
That's gonna be a kill. Can they
Resurrect?
rest him how many times? Can they resurrect him up? Yes, he can.
No! He wasn't able to do so.
Oh,
and
no,
Teeks about to
Bonbon's
go
gonna
down.
fall.
Bonbon too! Bonbon!
And Teeks is in some trouble.
Was not
Ideas as well.
resurrected.
Oh, Kin does fall. That's a good kill. Going towards the
Teeks!
way of Frontera 1.
And Teeks, oh no! Ideas! Almost about to go down. But that is a nice save
10
coming from
seconds left.
Kenton.
Taskwalker being locked down there by Archie. Kins trying to lock down 2 by himself.
Whoa!
Not gonna be enough. Not gonna be enough. Monarch gets the
Wow!
win. And we
13.
are tied once again.
Against 15. No more chance for Taz Walker.
No more Taskwalker, ladies and gentlemen. Frontera 1 out of their ace player. And right now, Monarch has the chance to take the lead and potentially close out this game.
Oh my god. That was something that, you know, out of my mind.
Yeah. This is not the grand finals,
Yeah,
dear friends.
It is not the grand final.
This
Yeah,
is not
it's
the
just
grand
the upper
finals.
break of finals.
Wow.
And there's already this intense between super intense between Frontera 1 and Monarch. I feel like if we are currently
The
watching
level
the
of
early
focus
grand final.
of this player. I mean, those kind of clutch plays, if I were into their shoes, I cannot even comprehend on how they tend to like go in and out and go look for their other members. The kind of synergy and the communications is always spot on. Because there was a time wherein someone's about to go down. Was it Emin or Kin? He just went out. And then he found another teammate. So even though they're scattered, there's always like a pickup point for them to actually regroup.
Yeah, I mean, they were played very well in separating and then always backing them out whenever someone is in trouble.
Almost about to die. And also, if there's someone from Frontera 1 that's almost about to go down.
Yeah, I mean that's their synergy, right? We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen Kin and Eman doing the same
Always,
thing.
always.
Walking into Bulalo's hell plants and whooping vines as well. There's always just so many things backing each other up. And we did see Taskwalker. He was way too busy walking left, right, and center. There's so many people he needs to support.
I mean, Taz Walker has been helping Antiques and also Ideas. Bonbon, on the other hand, is always
separated.
always receiving so much damage.
Yeah, but helping all of your friends might not be enough because at the end of the day, when it comes to the team deathmatch, is only the kill that
Kills.
matters.
True.
And sadly, it's Monarch who secured the kill first, the very first momentum of killing the Frontera 1's players, and that's the Archbishops again become the MVP.
Yeah, great boss MVP there for the side of Monarch, and things are tied up right now. The downside, you know, we were talking about it, no Taskwalker for the next few maps, so if they go into card clash, it means that Papa Bear can go crazy. If they go into shapeshift, Papa Bear can go crazy.
Any map, honestly, any map.
Even
Blood and Gold.
Yep, exactly.
Card contest, even the favorite one, Shapeshift Ops. Free roaming, Papa Bear.
Yep, if he goes to Blood and Gold, then they play with Solitary Kin and Bulalo.
Yeah.
If he goes into Card Clash or Blood and Gold, then they play with Papa Bear. So there's just so many opportunities for Monarch to get the win here. Let's see who's going to get the map selection. It's going to be Frontera 1, but they can only send out one lineup, which is Ruthless, Yutan Subdot, Sasa,
Yes.
PPIR, and the three
Which
Ongket
is
Santa.
an open data, an open information already.
But this is actually very good here for Frontera 1 because the opponents are going to know your lineup anyways. So might as well have the map choice. So this is the best situation for Frontera 1 to have in this condition. But is it going to be enough? They're going to go into shapeshift off, which means, Papa Bear, it's time for you to shine.
Yeah, so that's probably not enough for Frontera 1, and they need to, you know, just give them all unless something bad will happen. But first, I would like to say gratitude to our lovely sponsors. So thank you so much for Joymaker, Gravity, Game Hub, and also Huawei App Gallery. You guys can join App Gallery Discord for latest updates on upcoming activities, and don't miss out on the opportunity to get exclusive customized gift pack and elevate your gaming experience and RO with in-app purchases. You can download Huawei App Gallery now to explore your favorite apps and enjoy exclusive benefits with a 15% rebate on in-app purchases. And not to mention to one universe, one amazing adventure, and also you can get a bonus rewards and exclusive in-game offers with 118 games and more. And also, we would like to say thank you to AOC as the #1 gaming monitor in the world. And last but not least, thank you so much for Razer Gold for their support. You guys can join millions of gamers worldwide and choose Razer Gold as the to-go gaming in an entertainment recharge store. Enhance your gaming experience for the through Razer Gold Vault in our official game partner stores too.
That is correct. Once again, thank you so much, Kapan Ka, for the strong support. Kapan Ka. And now, Shapeshift Ops. Of course, they're gonna
Of course, it's gonna be Papa Bear
capitalize on
coming out
Papa
here.
Bear. Especially the Lady Luck has been hugging
Oh my
Papa
God.
Bear. What are the odds that the orb will spawn immediately in front of you, right? That's really a lucky day for Papa Bear. And I mean, aside from, the strategy and how they play, Luck played out really well.
Yeah, let's see if that's going to repeat in this this map once again. If Monarch is able to take this win, then they are so close to moving on to the grand finals. But if Frontera 1 takes this win, then things will become very interesting because that means there's no more Papa Bear.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Now, we're currently tied at 2-2 in our series. And these players, they have been playing also again, even before. PPIR is super on point when it comes to supporting his teammates. And Ruthless, on the other hand, is also really good when it comes to zoning. Everyone knows their job and their roles. And now, let's begin our game at number 5.
Yes. And it is going to be a very crucial moment for Bronze and also for the Monarch itself. This second Shapeshift Ops, what will happen in this one?
Oh, huge Oblivion dropping down onto us. All 5 of them. The Polar Knights are going to get followed up as well. But they weren't able to chain it very well, and they were able to back off here. Yayan being caught outside there. No kills on either end so far. They're trying to give chase. They're trying to do the same. Vincier being locked down there by Ruthless. Oblivion's being dropped on his face. Vincier dropping down very low. He has to watch out. There's no support. Shmoo a bit far. Shmoo cannot save him. Vincier in trouble. Ongtab Santa will fall. Papa Bear trying to fight back on towards his edge. He has the support of Smashy, and they get a kill on towards on Santa. Ruthless trying to lock him down.
They need to run. Sasa's about to go down. They need to run. They need to find a good opening. And they were able to do so, having a 4-point lead. But that's not enough. Ruthless here in the middle of everyone. Gonna look for Papa Bear probably. Or Shmoo. Here is this double trouble going up against Ruthless.
To get another kill on towards Ongtab Santa. That's 3 kills already going towards your Monarch. And things are not looking good for the side of Frontera 1. They lose another member here. Lots of MVPs running around here. Papa Bear trying to look for an opening. They know that all
Ruthless going after.
Ruthless chasing him, trying to find him.
Vincier to the rescue.
Yeah, Vincier dropping in the plants, dropping in the whooping vines, trying to create space, trying to sustain him as long as possible.
Meteor Storm successfully casted
Shmoo gets
there.
a kill. Sasa gets fallen as well. 10 points already for the side of Monarch as they are leading this game hugely. Ruthless being locked down there by the card tornado. Another Polar Knight being dropped on his face there. Yayan is a Dark Illusion. He's not going to be able to provide too much damage to his team. But at least the blinds, the utilities are going to be
absorbing
huge.
the damage, actually. What they're doing is that they're separating Shmoo from Papa Bear. They've been doing that. Will they be able to successfully to do so? Papa Bear without Shmoo throwing in that skills. I mean, look at all the skills that he's throwing, actually. But everyone's well sustained right now. 2 minutes, 51 seconds, still 0 to 10. And we're still looking for a good opening for both of these teams.
Yeah, Papa Bear on the back lines, not really being targeted at the moment, being able to continuously drop these AoE damage. Smashy, Papa Bear dropping down the half, he has to back off.
Support! Just
so
when
good.
you thought Papa Bear's about to die, Smashy just went in and casted his skills.
So good from the side of Monarch, really picking up Papa Bear in some trouble though. He's locked in, they have to focus him down, but the 3i got in some trouble. He has to back off. Papa Bear gets the kill. 2 minutes left remaining here.
Yutan Subdod will be sustained. I just thought his health was depleting, but Shmoo on point. Smashy always getting not one but always 2. PPIR will be going back for a bit there. And that would be the assignment, to separate PPIR from either 3i God or Sasa.
Look at this. Yayan, Papa Bear making the run for the kills. They're just constantly trying to run away back off. They're Ruthless trying to lock down Papa Bear. They know that he is worth 4 points right now. If he falls, he had to be careful.
Yeah, he's saving his teleport actually. He's saving it at the most crucial time.
Yep, he's being chased down by everybody. A nice Oblivion. He's looking for a kill here. Going greedy. Going dangerous. Smashy on the back lines as well. Doing a lot of damage.
Ruthless.
Can they get a couple of more kills to secure their win here? It's not going to be enough. Everyone's still alive.
Look at Smashy. Really tanky at the middle of everyone. Just, wasting their time there.
Yeah, Papa Bear's worth 5 points right now. If they're able to kill him, it's going to be huge there. He knows that he is the main target. He is just going to continuously run around and create some space. Good Oblivion towards the back line. Catches out Sasa. Shmoo and Vincere stuck there as well. Sasa being locked down there by the health line. Can back out, can run away. 12 points still for the side of Monarch as they're continuously avoiding these fights.
Less than a minute here and everyone's still running. Look at Papa Bear just doing the creep walk while everyone's so busy with one another.
Yeah, they know that they have this game. As long as Papa Bear doesn't die, he doesn't need to get any more kills. Monarch playing very well. It looks like Frontera one last ditch effort to get some kills. Going towards their way. Sasa dropping pretty low.
Taking all the damage.
Smashy doesn't care. Shmoo dies. 4 kills, 4 points for them. That gives them an opening. That gives them a chance to come back in this game.
But Shmoo doesn't have any, I mean, they don't have an Archbishop, that is for sure. Vincere about to go down really, really low on health here, just running. PPIR!
Oh, another MVP!
Giant has transformed here. Wow, is that the plan?
It's a bit RNG, and he got it into.
But
and
somehow
it's gonna
it doesn't look like RNG. Is it even RNG?
Monarch doesn't care. They got the win again in the shapeshift ops.
Super lucky.
I started to think that it wasn't a luck anymore.
Calculated.
It is something that they are calculated carefully.
That's why I asked him.
It is not because it's like the RNG to which spot the MVP will spawn. It is just like they just know the method. They just know the right time to secure the MVP.
There is a fixed timing for the orb to spawn, but the location is random.
I think they really found a method, or maybe we can just give these questions to the hosts to ask them later. If Monarch secured the win.
I was like laughing because I saw Yayan and his mouth and what he's saying, and he doesn't know that he's focused on the camera. He was later. But yeah, that is it. 3-2. This is what you're telling us. This has been what Zero's telling us. The situation without Taz Walker.
Yep, and it becomes dangerous because next map most likely will be Monarch's pick.
Yes.
And it's going to be Archikin's team, which means that they are going to play Blood and Gold.
Of course.
Blood and Gold, and it means like 80% of the game will go to the Monarch's hand, and maybe they will just wrap it up with the 4-2 score.
I mean, I don't want to say, I don't want to conclude.
I
don't want to conclude.
I'm a professional jinxer. Because I literally jinx David. That's the reason why David can't sit with us.
Well, here is the post-game statistics before we actually go into our game and number 6. I couldn't commend more our supports.
Yeah, Shmoo as well as Smash.
Point when it comes to protecting Papa Bear. If it's not Shmoo, it's Smashy. If it's not Smashy, it's Vincere. If it's not Vincere, then there's Yayan. Even Yayan is trying his best to actually protect Papa Bear. I wish I
had friends like that.
I wish Papa Bear.
Protect the president. That's what they're doing, and they did it to perfection. Smashy didn't die a single time at all. And he was just constantly locking down at least one member, sometimes 2 members, and sometimes even more. We saw a point where 4 people were trying to kill him. He didn't even care. It turned to, he used Sincere Sound. He tanked up all the damage, and he was just standing there.
Yeah, and this is the last game of Papa Bear.
Okay.
If we don't proceed to the 7th game, if only, and I think that this is the right time for Papa Bear to say,
my job here is done.
Yeah, my job here is done. The rest is yours.
You know the Sailor Moon meme. My work here is done. But you didn't do anything.
But once again, Smashy and also the Shmoo. The double trouble support in Monarch's hand.
Wow.
Really crazy.
Always on point, always there to help Papa Bear Sana all. But yeah, we're back here at the caster desk, and that's just game number 5. Very intense. I keep on asking myself if this is the grand finals. Well, unfortunately, it's not. This is
It's a
the
good preview,
upper.
though.
It's a good preview.
Are we
Yeah.
foreshadowing? I don't know. But whoever wins here will be at the, waiting
finals.
at the
Yeah.
grand finals. And whoever
very first
loses,
grand finals.
unfortunately, will be going down to the lower
Lower
bracket,
bracket.
still surviving, fighting for their life here at Valhalla Cup.
Yes, exactly. Because we're trying to find the very first grand finalist, while on the other hand, tomorrow we'll find the other one.
Yep,
But I think before we jump into
Not
the
yet. I mean, this game is not game yet.
we still have lots of things to do with this maybe last game for Monarch and Sakura
Maybe.
4-2, or maybe on the other hand, this is the right time for
Ooh, what kind of
Bronze
map?
Medal 1.
Not a
What
question. It's
Let's
not
bet.
even a question.
Let's
It's
bet.
gonna be blood and gold.
Blood and gold.
It's
Blood
gonna
and
be
gold.
Archikins coming in
Blood and
with
gold.
Ray Bossler, Terkin Bulalu, as well as Almighty Eman. They know the map. They know
Blood
that
and
they're
gold.
good at it. Oh, whoa!
Oh, what? It's
They-
a, what?
They decided, hey,
Card
no
contest.
Task Walker. Let's play card
Card
contest.
Or maybe they just saying that let's try something.
Are you sure? But
Probably-
everything's on the line. Everything's on the line right now. They could have just played Blood and Gold. That's their favorite map.
Well, in my life in sports since 2016, I've seen a lot of things will happen out of the box only at the grand final. So I think this kind of thing is very common. I mean, yes, we can predict a lot of things based on our assumption, based on our data, but it's always down to the player itself, what they want to play.
Well,
What kind of surprise they want to
I
bring.
mean, if they chose this, meaning to say they're confident.
Yeah, exactly. They know that they have slightly more damage. They have a lot of sustain with the plant genetic as well, providing the healing, which means that they can stay on the card a lot longer. But meanwhile, on the other side, you've got Yutan Subdot on that physical genetic. He's going to be doing a lot of AoE damage, so you don't want to stick too close as well. Not to mention Ruthless. He's a semi-DPS wanderer. He
Yes.
can, of course, switch builds into a full support, full tank, but we'll have to wait and see if he does exactly that here. They also have Ongtap Santa as well as Sasa on the DPS sorcerer, so that's going to be very interesting to see how their damage is going to match up, because Ruthless likes to play a bit more damage. Gyutan Subdot as well, a lot of
yes,
physical
Gyutan.
AoE damage on their team. While on the other hand, Monarch doesn't have as much damage
Now,
dealers.
thinking about you mentioned the DPS dealers, who are they gonna lock in?
They have to really focus on the supports, especially.
Yeah, since it's a card contest.
Yes, they have to. They have to deal with. I believe it is Archikins.
Archikins.
They have to kill Archikins, which is the
But
primary.
Archikins is really tanky.
They have to all in.
They
I
have
mean,
to try it.
Yep, they have 4
Anyway.
DPS dealers. They need to bring down Archikins. That's
Yes.
the #1 target. Archikins and then Raid Boss, both of them have to die, and the moment they do die, there's no wrestlers on the side of
And it would be,
Monarch anymore.
it would take Monarch to actually, like, not a minute, like seconds, couple of seconds to actually go back
Yes.
from spawner. So that could be a good strategy to take down those resurrectors. Well, let's find out.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
find
find out.
out.
And this 6th game between the Monarch versus the Bronze Medal 1, who will win? Who will unlock the 7th game? Or maybe we will wrap it up with 4-2.
Yeah, this is going to be really close to call here. Monarch needs this win to move on to the grand finals. This is their revenge match. This is their grudge match for the Odin Cup Season 2 finals. And this is what they want to prove to us all, is that last time you guys got lucky. Now it doesn't matter. We got the win. And now Monarch is pushing all the way in towards the card. Oblivion's coming down, stacking it up. Archikins are already dropping very low.
Eman already doing his job, his assignment here at the sides. But we can see there's a frozen word there. No one is dropping, no one is dying. Everyone is well sustained.
Yep, Ruthless just standing there with Archikins. They know,
Yutan!
they
Sasa!
know their
Sasa!
assignment. These two players, they know their
Sasa!
assignment. Stay on the card. Never leave the card. Yutan does fall. That's one player down for the side of Frontier 1. Can he get rest up in time? No.
Eman almost gonna kill 3-Eyed God, but PPI are to the rescue. Eman's gonna go back. It's gonna be 2 for 1.
Sasa's gonna
but
fall
Sasa's
again.
down because PPI 1 saved 3-Eyed God, and this is the perfect timing for the card to move at Grabe.
Oh, Sasa's gonna fall towards the Oblivion. That's huge damage. Again, Sasa has been falling constantly.
Yes.
The cart hasn't moved yet. Ruthless and Archikins never left the cart a single time.
Ruthless and Archikins, they've been dating.
They've been dancing together next to the cart. Eman gets another kill on towards Gotatsu Dog, and they are doing it very well. A lot of kills going towards the way of Monarch. Kin dropping down very low. Kin's gonna fall. Eman in some trouble.
Almost no SP. Emma needs sustain. Emma needs some support here, guys. If they want to actually wipe Frontera 1, they need to
Solitary
do
Kin is
so.
fallen. Can he get the rest in time? They're stuck outside. Eman is falling.
Yeah, Kin has been sleeping there. Yeah, Kin for the longest time.
No reses. He has to respawn back in base, which means that there's a numbers advantage right now for the side of Frontera 1.
Exactly.
Can they get a kill on towards Archikins and push the card forward? No, they cannot. He's so tanky right now, Archikins. He's just standing in the middle, not losing any HP.
Yes, that is correct. And 4 more minutes here, and the card's still at the middle, not moving an inch there. Sasa about to go down as well. No SP for Sasa, being 3 against 1. Solitary Kin, Raid Boss, and Almighty Eman going up
Solitary
against
Kin's gonna
Sasa.
fall.
But Eman and Kin's gonna go down.
Yep, but one thing they know is that all of these fights doesn't freaking matter.
It doesn't matter because it's always the card that's always gonna matter here. But the fortitude of these teams, the concentration and the discipline, they've been here for the longest time, and the card
Sasa
has not been
dropping low.
moving.
Sasa is in trouble. He has to back off here.
Ruthless!
Ruthless falls! Oh no, Ruthless does fall. Monarch gets an opening to push the card. Now they need to make sure that he dies again because there is a resurrection coming from PPR. Ruthless still standing. Ruthless not backing away. Still standing on the card. And the card has maintained in the exact same position for the last 3. Ruthless dies again.
The card is gonna move.
Can they rest? Can they rest? They need to rest it. Resurrect. PPIR.
doesn't
No
have
SP. PPIR has no SP. Ruthless. No, he gets resurrected.
Sasa and 3-eye God gonna die. And they're now pushing. That is almost a wipe. 3 for none. That is a no trade-off.
No SP on PPIR. He couldn't resurrect Ruthless.
Almost.
They couldn't get him in time, and Monarch able to push the card slightly, giving them the lead right now. They don't need 30 points, they don't need 50 points, they need 1 point, and they have more than that right now.
They have 2 points. Ruthless here needs to sustain, needs to be contesting the card, but PPIR also needs to support 3-eye God and Sasa. They need to take away not Emma, not Solitary Kin, but Raid Boss and Archikins.
Archikins are dropping pretty low here. If they can focus down Archikins, they can find an opening. Especially with their arbiters, with the flame arbiters, they have to do it. Eman does fall, they get a kill, that's huge. Solitary Kin in trouble. Still alive. Oh, the heals coming in, keeping him alive.
Raid Boss doesn't have an SP.
Raid Boss cannot support him, he has no SP. Solitary Kin trying to do his best. Oh, Archikin's still alive though. That is the one you have to focus down. Archikins is the one you have to kill. Solitary Kin does fall.
Archikins. Like what they did to Ruthless. Solitary Kin is down for the longest time once again.
Raid Boss,
waiting
no
for
SP.
a resurrection. Raid Boss doesn't have an SP together with Eman as well.
Now they need to focus on Archikins. Focus on Archikins. Finish him off. Kill him. 1 minute 30 seconds left. This is where they make the comeback. Corona is being dropped down right now. 1 minute 20 seconds. Still no SP. On towards Raid Boss. It's just so difficult to play here. On Santa. Oh, Gyuta Sudo's gonna fall.
There you go, Bulalo.
Ruthless gets brought down. PPIR.
Almost. Bulalo here is out of the game. Solitary Kin wasn't able to kill.
Can he get the wipe?
PPIR.
Ruthless? No, Ruthless still alive. Ruthless still standing there, not giving up yet. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Monarch just needs to hold. They just need to make sure they don't get wiped here, and they get the win.
That is correct. Solitary Kin
Eman.
just gatekeeping everyone from entering near the card. That's what they do. Archikins always beside
Eman
the
falls
card.
once again.
Archikins getting in some damage, but will they be able to kill Archikins? I don't think so.
They need to dispel and then break this kill. Archikins is falling. Archikins dropping down very low.
No SP. Archikins doesn't have an SP.
Raid Boss dropping low. Can they get the kill? Raid Boss falls. Archikins has to die here. Archikins, they have to finish him off. He's dropping low. Come on.
Archikins about to die.
20 seconds.
Almost no SP being sustained here.
Archikins.
But Eman doesn't have Raid Boss sure does have an SP, can sustain his teammate Sasa critically low. Sasa sa gutter once once again. 7 seconds. And this is going to be blue team.
Oh, Monarch! Monarch gets the win. They move on to the grand finals.
Wow.
What an absolute performance here coming from Monarch. Archie Kids couldn't even die.
Archie Kings.
That was a very solid performance from Archikins. No one can take him down. It's pretty much the same like what we saw on the previous match where we saw a strong barricade, a strong singular person, a strong wanderer named Taskwalker. And once Taskwalker is no longer able to join the game, it's Archikins
What
that you need
confidence.
to look for. What a confidence from Monarch.
Absolutely.
And I think it's always down to how you can calculate every single team.
I mean, there's ruthless.
Crazy, yeah,
There's
ruthless.
ruthless. But when the time came that ruthless, his SP has been depleted, that's really a huge problem for him and PPIR.
Yeah, but what an absolute performance there for the entire Monarch team, not just one
Of
player.
course, of course, of course,
Every
of
single
course.
player from Monarch, absolutely
course.
crazy. And Papa Bear, we know what he can do. I mean, Yayan, Bulalo, Solitaire King, Emman, they play so well as a team. They were always backing each other up in every single map.
Yeah.
They're always close to each other, knowing when they need to support and when they can feel free to back away. That was just beautifully done here for Monarch. You can see the preparation that they did coming into this match, and we have our first finalist here for the Valhalla World Cup, and it's gonna be Monarch.
And it's gonna be from our region.
Southeast Asia
Southeast Asia.
represent.
Wow.
Southeast
And
Asia.
the crowd goes roar. I can hear the cheers behind us.
Yeah, I mean, this is the very first Southeast Asia representative on the
yes.
grand final.
Yes.
And we're going to look for another grand
Yes.
finalist later on tomorrow. And I think this is going to be a very intense match, even
course,
more than
of course.
today.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, both teams are secure top 3. You got Monarch securing top 2. They are finishing first and second regardless. So absolutely crazy performance from them.
Wow.
Good show of sportsmanship as well. They went over, shook the hands
Look at
of
the
Pantera
camaraderie,
one.
sportsmanship. That's what we're promoting here at Valhalla Cup.
Yes, the
I
friendship.
mean, they even went there, fist bump, like shake hands, and that's how sincere they are. Sana all. But
They know that they are from the same server. They have to be
Yes.
supporting each
Supporting.
other.
Exactly,
They want to
exactly.
have another match in the grand finals. You have all
Yes.
Southeast Asia region grand finals. That's all we're hoping for.
of course. And I mean, that's not yet the grand finals.
Not yet.
Yeah,
But
not
the
yet.
game-
That felt like it.
But it felt like
Super
so
intense.
hot.
Exactly. Super intense,
Yeah.
super hot.
Well, to be honest,
That was so hot.
I like to give a 10 kudos for Frontera One actually for trying their best, even though they need to go down to the lower bracket.
Yes.
But for Monarch, it's a very beautiful comeback.
We've got the Monarch team
you
watching
got-
through us.
you got-
Congratulations,
you got-
guys.
Hi, Maria, to the last It is a Monarch player today on the back of the caster's seat. I mean, they're enjoying the day.
course.
I mean, Monarch is somehow they come with a very fresh.
Yes,
Not only
yes,
fresh
yes,
team,
yes.
but fresh
A lot of
playstyle,
surprises.
fresh mind
Yep,
games,
exactly.
and a lot of surprises. The element of surprise is something that actually every single team who will become the next grand finalists need to look for.
I'm laughing because aside from surprises, aside from the techniques and the strategies, they have a huge luck.
No, I mean, that game could have. That was.
Yeah,
I need to go back, watch the replay.
The Lady Fortune. I
That was
forgot to mention
crazy.
that. I mean, the Lady Fortune indeed
Always there.
should become the MVP. I mean, especially if we're talking about the Starships Ops.
Yeah. And it's not just like Papa Bear, also Yayan be picking up the
Yes.
Garm once again. The Garm.
Yeah, the Lady Fortune just loves Monarch so much. Each time, if each time they choose Escapes Ops as their main map, and I think after this very intense last game, we should give you promo
Rewards
code.
for everybody. Midgard VWC. Midgard Valhalla World Cup gets you 300 diamonds and 3 Crest of Freedom. So that helps you upgrade your
Exactly.
titles to push forward for your
Yay.
character.
You want to play like a Monarch? This is the right time for you to read me the code.
Yeah, redeem it right here.
Yeah.
Yes, right below here, and spread
want-
it to your friends as well.
You want to get a hug from Lady Fortune? Go redeem the code. And don't forget to share it to your friends.
Wow.
So you can have a strong warlock like a Papa Bear, a good support, a good friends like Archikins.
You want to be like Archikins?
Yeah.
You redeem the code
Redeem
now.
the code. Redeem every single code that we provide to you. And I think this already wraps every single matches
For today.
for today. But we still have the upcoming, but also exciting matches for tomorrow, and we will look for the next grand finalist, and even we will close it up with the biggest grand final for this Valhalla World Cup season 1.
I'm actually looking forward to the car winner.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we saw the car over there.
We saw the car on the behind of the stage, and it
Beautiful.
was beautiful. It is
Absolutely
beautiful,
beautiful.
absolutely beautiful. It's like a super cool car. I think if I won that car,
Okay.
I'll change my nickname.
What?
I wouldn't use Abigail again, but super cool Abigail.
Super cool. And I think that David or Zero will be singing his song while driving.
Driving me away.
Driving
But anyway, we have a lot of exciting things tomorrow.
Yes. Because the bracket is already updated. So I think this is the right time for you to know what you can expect for tomorrow's matches, as we already finished 6 matches for the very first day of the Valhalla World Cup Season 1 itself. So on the lower bracket, we will have Boba Cats against the Chinese mainland region once again.
Yeah, they're facing up against Chajis in the lower bracket semi-finals, and then the bottom side we've got Trinity going up against Tiaowanwanwu的尖塔. And the winners of both those matches will face up against each other, and then the winners of them in the lower bracket semi-finals will face up against Frontera 1 to find out who will be moving on to the grand finals to meet up against Monarch.
Yes. So we are going to have 1, 2,
5
3,
matches
4,
tomorrow.
and 5 more matches tomorrow. So I think this is the right time for you to like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel.
You don't want to miss out.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out the schedule, because I mean, I've never seen every single game this intense for the whole
If you think
Ragnarok
that
region.
the games tonight was amazing, tomorrow would be much more better. So
It is just the opening.
yeah, this is just day 1.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is actually what we have to look out for. So do what Abigail said a while ago. Share, like, follow, support all of our social media channels, and we are sure to give you a really exciting matches for tomorrow. And look at these teams still continuing their battle here at Valhalla Cup. They want to be part of this pinnacle tournament of ROO.
Exactly. And surprise is always something that you
Yes.
can expect from Valhalla World Cup, and especially
Yeah.
talking about this season 1, the very first season of Valhalla World Cup itself. So I think it's not hard at all to be able to watch, or at least witnessing, who will be the champion of this Valhalla World Cup.
Super excited to know that. But for now, Monarch will be sitting there at the grand finals just waiting. There's also a pros and cons actually. Those teams that, from the lower bracket tend to have a really good game sense, since they've been playing a lot of games. And on the downside, they are quite tired as well. But yeah, let's find out tomorrow.
Yeah, let's find out tomorrow, and especially our tomorrow's schedule, because we mentioned it before. What you can expect for tomorrow's matches? We all have 5 matches upcoming, which is
Cute Chalties.
Chajis is going up against Boba Cats in the opening match.
Oh, it's a cat versus dog.
Yes, it is a cat versus dog playing on the
Well,
main stage.
yeah, I didn't realize that. Thank you so much, Nikki.
Then we also have Tiaowanwu的尖塔 going up against Trinity on the side stage, but then everything else will be played on the main stage after that. Winner of those 2 matches will face up against each other, and then the winner of that match will be facing up against Frontera 1, and whoever wins between Frontera 1 and the other lower bracket teams will be going on to the grand finals to face up against Monarch in the grand finals of the Valhalla World Cup.
Exactly. So this is something that you can expect for tomorrow's. So you better set up your alarm.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to watch which team that you're rooting for, and at least give them the support, give them a full support, because this is not about friendship. This is not about competitiveness, but this is also about the community of
Yes.
Ragnarok
Absolutely.
origin itself. I would like to see the biggest community of Ragnarok origin gather once again,
Yes.
like what we had in the previous Odin Cup season 1.
Yes, and aside from that, we also have a lot of like giveaways, like promo codes, even the offline.
Even the car.
Yes.
Even the car.
Please remember we have a car.
My car.
Oh, okay. My car.
Abby's car.
My car.
Our car.
Our car.
Ah, okay. I
Three
don't
of us.
mind.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind sharing with
A
with you
question,
two.
do you guys have driver's license?
Of course, yes. I'm a good driver. I'm a super good driver. Believe me.
I don't trust her.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Am I look like a real villain in here?
No, you look like the prince.
Passenger princess.
Archbishop.
Oh my god! Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm an archbishop, but to be honest, I'm like
Battle priest.
the careful and furious driver. Careful and furious driver. Well,
Not Fast and the Furious.
well, I think we have lots of fun today.
Yep,
We have
absolutely.
lots of exciting matches, and also we also have a lot of things to do tomorrow.
Yep.
And it's all thanks to every single viewers in here.
Of course.
On behalf of the Niki and also Zero and also the productions, we're very sorry if we caused you inconvenience moment. We will do better for next day, but of course, we will throw it back to the hosts as they will interview the winner.
Thank you very much all the caster ขอเสียงปรบมือกับแคสเตอร์ของเราด้วยนะครับ
โอ้โห เรียกว่า
โอ้สนุกมาก
ภาคกันมันทุกแบบว่าทุกวินาทีเลยนะคะ เราก็ลุ้นไปด้วยนะคะ ขอบคุณนะคะ Thank you for your energy from all the
Yes.
casters team and that's all for today. First of all, congratulations to Monarch to advance to the grand final tomorrow.
Wow.
But there is one more chance for the Frontera 1 team tomorrow that they can save the last spot or not.
If you can beat another team, you will have a chance to rematch once again
Yes.
with the Monarch. Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's see. And that's all of the match from today. How it's all the match? Are you enjoying?
Yeah. ด้วยนะครับกับทางโมนาคนะครับตอนนี้ลอยลำไปแล้วเข้าสู่แกรนด์ไฟนอลนะครับสุดยอดมากครับสำหรับ
สุดยอด
Frontera 1นะครับอย่าเพิ่งหมดหวังยังมีโอกาสนะครับถ้าสามารถเอาชนะคู่แข่งได้พรุ่งนี้
ใช่
คุณก็สามารถขึ้นไปอยู่แกรนด์ไฟนอลแล้วก็เป็นรีแมตช์อีกครั้งได้นะครับกับทางโมนาคเดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้มาติดตามชมกัน แต่ว่าตอนนี้นะครับ alright all the adventures it's time to give the raffle prize
Yes,
the
and
biggest one for today
today we have the biggest prize, which is Huawei MateBook D15 in silver.
Wow.
Who wants it?
I would love
I
to
want it.
have it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
We
find
want
out
it.
who's gonna be the lucky winner to get the Huawei MateBook D15 silver color. แล้วมาดูกันนะครับว่าใครจะได้รับไปเขาจะเอาเลยดีกว่าไหมครับ
All right, everyone, countdown in 3, 2, 1, and draw.
Congratulations to the winner to get ID number 6219.
หมายเลข 6219 นะคะ รับไปเลยสำหรับ Huawei MateBook D15 Silver นั่นเองนะคะ แสดงความยินดีด้วย
ว่าจะต้องไปติดต่อรับด้วยนะครับที่จุดลงทะเบียนนะครับ Don't forget to claim your prize at the registration area.
Yes, and
If
we
not-
all we will get it.
Yes, of course.
We're just kidding. Okay, so today the biggest prize has already drawn, but we still have the biggest one
Yeah.
ever. That is the Tesla, which is the ROO.
Over there,
Hey.
yes.
Very
A
beautiful,
Tesla,
right?
so beautiful with a style of RO character, right?
And I like the design as well.
Okay.
Very
พรุ่งนี้นะครับ ใครที่ยังไม่ได้รับรางวัลอย่าเพิ่งเสียใจไป เรายังมีรางวัลใหญ่ที่สุดนะครับสำหรับทุกคนใหญ่จริงๆครับอย่างที่คุณอิงกี้บอก เพราะว่าสามารถเข้าไปนั่งได้เลยกับเทสลาของเรานะครับด้านนู้นนะครับจะเห็นว่า
ใช่แล้วค่ะ
คันใหญ่ตกแต่งด้วยลวดลายเป็นเอกลักษณ์ของคาแรคเตอร์จากทาง ROO
ใช่
ใครอยากได้
แล้ว
พรุ่งนี้มาติดตามกันนะครับ แต่ว่า
ค่ะ
ตอนนี้ต้องขออนุญาตขอบคุณเหล่าสปอนเซอร์ที่ใจดีของเรานะครับ Before we say goodbye to everyone I would love to express our sincere gratitude to our lovely sponsor once again. Thank you very much, Joy Maker,
Gravity Game Hub
Huawei App Gallery, more to explore on App Gallery.
One universe, one amazing adventure.
AOC, #1 gaming monitor in the world.
Razer Gold, whatever you play, pay with Razer Gold.
Thank you very much. ขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับเหล่าสปอนเซอร์ของเราด้วยนะครับ And
เอาละ
this
ค่ะ
is all for today คุณอิงกี้ and we have to say goodbye to everyone and tomorrow when
Please
should
send-
we come back here
Yes, please save the date for us. Tomorrow we will start at the same time as today, around noon.
Okay
So if you're watching from our live broadcast, please stay tuned and don't miss any match because tomorrow we'll be more excited.
right แล้วก็ในวันนี้นะครับเรียบร้อยแล้วสำหรับการแข่งขันวันแรกนะครับพรุ่งนี้เดี๋ยวเรามาร่วมกันลุ้นร่วมกันเชียร์กันต่อ ว่าทีมไหนจะครองตำแหน่งแชมป์โลกเลยนะครับของ ragnarok origin Valhalla World Cup 2024 วันนี้นะครับเราสองคนและทีมงานลาไปแล้วนะครับ สวัสดีครับผม
สวัสดีค่ะ